What's going on, guys? I have an awesome deal for you right now. If you go to hostile.com, you get a buy one, get one free on our Hostility Foundation. I'm going to take you there right now. If you go to hostile.com, it's right on the front page. Hit shop now. Put them both in your cart. Quantity two, Orange Fury, add to cart. When you get to your cart and you're checking out, agree to the terms, check out, and then make sure you drop your code in right here. Code is FNDN BOGO. Okay. And then apply that. Or see, there you go. You get one for free. Either do that or put in code Iain, get one for free. IAIN, hostile.com. Guys, thank you for the support. Make sure you get the Hostility Foundation and have some awesome workouts. Fucking Seth, the hair is looking fluffy tonight.
I just got a shower. Long session of cardio. I put a little extra product in it. I can't do anything about the wrinkles. I don't have the
You put pro
filter you do.
you
I'll
put
make the hair look good.
It's not a filter. It's not a filter, Seth. I just have no wrinkles.
You're right.
Come on, Mike.
Yeah.
Don't fucking lie.
You're
Don't
wrinkled up.
Don't lie. You see me in real life. You know there's no fucking wrinkles in this face.
Yes.
I,
It's life.
no, I got some when I really furrow my brow. I got that good Mediterranean skin. There's a lot of olive oil in our diets.
So we were just in Delaware and we went to this mall. It was for gymnastics, and we went to this mall and they had like every viral thing on TikTok in this store, like fucking candy, all this stuff. And the girls were going crazy over the Dubai chocolate bars. They had them in there.
Oh, the one with that's the one with the pistachio cream inside of it, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, all of it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to get it. I'm like, so they were like smaller bars. So I bought a few of them so the whole team could try them and all that shit. And then the next night we were going out to dinner and there's this Turkish pastry and bake shop.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, I was like, I bet you they got some fire stuff in there. And they're like, no way, that looks disgusting. And I'm like, what the fuck, you two? Like, this is literally the place to go. Like, this is where the whole thing is.
It's because they didn't see it on TikTok. That's why.
Exactly. Yeah. It was funny. There was this whole entire huge Turkish pastry shop. I didn't get to go in because we were late for dinner, and then it was closed when we left. But it was cool looking.
So the Dubai chocolate bar, I just saw this for the first time a couple days ago. For those of people who don't know, the Dubai chocolate bar, a viral TikTok sensation, is a milk chocolate bar filled with creamy pistachio and crunchy katoyef, which is I don't know I don't know exactly what
How you say that?
it's.
Tifi?
It's
Oh
literally-
no, I was looking down at the editor description. And it says kanafa, and then you said kadifa. And I was like, what the?
No,
fuck?
I said katoyef, which is. I thought that's what that said. Shredded phyllo pastry. It gained popularity for its unique Middle Eastern flavor fusion and is now available in various locations. Let's see. Knefe. Knefe is a cheese, like a cheese pastry. I don't even know what the fuck to describe it as. It's like baked fucking cheese or fried cheese. I don't know how to.
I've never had it before. Like that's kind of. I wanted to try it on its own so I would understand like what the fuck it because I follow a ton of stuff like big foodie.
This is it.
Instagram.
This is don't be a foodie. Michael get mad. This is knife.
Badass.
That fuck.
It's like a cheese. It's like a cheese. Fucking. My mom used to make it, man. It's fucking awesome. And
is it good?
Oh, dude, it's so good. It's like fucking baked cheese, pretty much. And then you put like you drizzle like the syrup over top of it. It's incredible. My mom used to make this shit from scratch in our fucking house.
Man.
Yeah.
Listen, we had those grape leaves that we were eating after the Detroit Pro were fucking.
See, those were fucking great leaves. So for people who don't know, we went to after registration of the Detroit Pro, we went to the hotel restaurant, which is Paul's idea, by the way. I told him it was going to be shit.
It was shit.
So specifically said on the podcast, don't go there. You guys are like, yeah, we'll find somewhere else.
No, I said the same thing, Mike. I said the same thing. And then Paul kept on going like, I think Paul just wanted the ease of everybody's already at the hotel. We're going to eat there. Everybody will go to bed on time. So we all get up at 6 a.m. and get to he just wanted the logistics of it to work. So we go there, and I don't know if it was you or somebody ordered the grape leaves.
I did. Yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
to try them. I saw them on the menu. I'm like, fuck it, I want to get them.
And I'm like, I don't know, grape leaves at this restaurant, it's not going to be fucking good.
They weren't good.
So
They weren't.
my Arab viewers will appreciate this. They come, first of all, they're like this fucking big around, which is not authentic. Second of all, the grape leaf itself had not been cooked enough. So when you were biting into it, it literally felt like you were biting into a leaf. Like you were
Lettuce.
it was gross. Not worse than lettuce though. It felt like literally felt like a leaf. So then the next night, we went to Al Amir, which is a more authentic. Yeah, after the show, they let in. They were really nice to us, man, because they were closed for Eid celebration, but they stayed open later, and they let in like 30 of us. We were the only people in the restaurant.
Motherfucker, there was like 50 of us.
Yeah. We were the only people in the fucking restaurant, and they got all our orders out pretty right, except for mine.
Okay.
But Seth ordered grape leaves there too.
Yeah.
Or I did, and you tried them. Like,
You ordered them because I ordered this giant platter because I wanted to try everything.
right.
Yeah.
So I ordered the grape leaves, and then those were good grape leaves. They were
Hey,
still
dude.
they were still a
What's
little
in them?
bit-
Rice? Is rice in them?
rice and beef.
Yeah, I've had them before.
You could house the fuck out of those things in an
yeah.
off season.
Listen,
Like you could pound those things. You're just like, yeah, keep feeding me. I know I'm going to get big as fuck on this.
this story has made me cry when I've told it in the past because my mom is no longer with us. But my mom used to sit. So first, this is a crazy thing. As a child, this is what we would do. We would literally go pick the grape leaves off the vines, like fresh leaves off the vines. Come home, my mom would wash them all, line them up, spend the entire day. She'd make the mix, the rice and the beef. She'd spend the entire day. I would watch her. She'd sit on the living room floor, and she'd have a pot of rice and beef. The rice is not 100% cooked. It's been soaked, but not cooked. So rice and beef, and then you got all your grape leaves, and she would sit there and fucking roll them. And they looked like this, Seth. They weren't like the fat, like she was rolling blunts. Like she was rolling joints. They were
She was a blunt roller on the side. She didn't tell you guys.
they weren't this long. Like they were probably like maybe that long. But they were this tight.
How many would she make?
So dude, she would fucking roll. She had like a pot, like a big pasta pot, like you boil pasta or kick.
Because they stack them up, don't they?
So she would layer them. Like she would do a layer on the bottom and then just layer after layer after layer after layer of all these little fucking grape leaves. And then she'd fill the pot with water, and there would be like beef on the bottom. I don't know if it was prime rib or fucking lamb chops or some shit. I don't know. And then she'd put all the grape leaves over top of it, put water in it, and put it on the stove, and that shit would cook for 12 or 13 hours.
Oh, snap.
Like overnight. She'd just leave it overnight. So the next day, we would all sit down for dinner. She would flip the pot onto a platter, take the pot off, and it would kind of all crumble, just like grape leaves and meat. And dude, the meat, you literally could like eat it cut it with a fork because it was so tender.
Yeah.
And the grape leaves you couldn't taste the leaf at all. It would just like melt in your fucking mouth. But all that work for an entire day would be gone in an hour.
Oh yeah.
Me and my brothers would sit around and just destroy like the entire fucking thing.
Oh, dude, you could eat 40 of those little fuckers.
Oh, no problem.
Sure.
No problem. Ian, why do you look like you're on crack?
Hey guys,
Nothing.
they're watching me, man. They're watching me.
Buy one, get one free at Hostile Code Ian.
Yeah.
Codian everywhere. It literally works everywhere.
I actually made it work on the Hostile website. Ian gets
No commission.
Ian gets zero commission, but the word Ian, the name Ian,
It has nothing to do with me, but it's Codian works.
Ian does not rep Hostile.
It is IAN.
But the name
Spell it wrong. Spell it different.
But the name Ian, IAIN, works on the Hostile website for our buy one get one free. But Ian does not promote that product. I'm just saying we used his name.
Yep.
Anyway, We were just talking about Arabic food and how amazing it is, and how the Italians stole pasta from the Arabs.
Oh man,
Arab food's way better. Arab food is way better.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh my God!
Listen to this.
Really?
Listen to this. I'm going to read this to you. Paul got really mad at me the other day.
Well, he won't tell me a source
because the only thing that Italian food has going for it is the pasta. Like, let's be honest, it's the pasta.
Well, pizza too, but yeah,
cannoli.
It's mostly cannoli, just pasta. It's just
nobody's saying cannolis in their favorite foods, Paul.
Oh no, cannoli's a dessert. I'm
Lots
sorry.
of people are.
You're right.
Yeah.
What?
All right, so Arab traders brought pasta to Sicily in 1154. Introduced thin dried noodles called itria that could be stored for months. This Middle Eastern innovation sparked Italy's pasta revolution, not Marco Polo's later trip to China. So again, you stole your shit from us.
That's probably written by an
Arab.
Fucking Italians stealing everything.
Here's the problem.
Kicked their ass
for
and
me.
took it.
Paul was going off about Paul was going off about cars, and I was like, dude, your cars are made by Germans. I'm like, Lamborghini's made by Audi. It's like fucking.
So I thought I was like, well, we design it because we have an eye for fashion, and then we just let other people to build it for us. We don't like to get our hands dirty.
If there's one thing I think about when I think of Paul, it's fashion.
Sorry, what were you going to say, Seth? You were going to say something, and I cut you off. I apologize.
I don't know. Like Italian food is delicious. It's awesome.
Amazing. It's amazing.
But I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's not enough meat.
Yeah, there's way
Not
more
enough
meat.
meat
Arabic
in
food has way more meat. Like,
I'll give you guys that.
Arabic food is
Bodybuilding food.
It's based on meat, and then you have a bunch of sides. It's not like.
And the same with Mexican food. Like, I'm not a big like Mexican food in America fan, but when you go to Mexico and have Mexican food, holy fuck, is it good?
But is Mexican food a lot of meat? Because I always thought it was a lot of like bread and beans and rice.
I ate a lot of tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's meat. There's meat in the tacos, but I wouldn't consider it a meat-based cuisine.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I have to admit, I think Italian food might be my favorite food, even though I like to bust Paul's chops.
Hey,
It is good.
I know your heart is Fouad.
And Italian food in Italy is way better than like our Italian food.
I'm going to Italy in fucking October.
I'm going in July.
Are you?
Yeah.
What are you going for?
Something.
Oh, okay. Okay, forget it. I'm going for the World Fitness Forum or some shit. They want me to be a speaker. I'm like, I don't know anything. I'm like, you sure?
Guy.
Really? You got invited to Italy?
Big fitness.
He's
Big
like,
fitness guy.
He told me that.
He's like,
I'm your translator, Fouad. You got to bring me.
I said to the guy, I go, I don't really do lectures, right? Like, he's like, no, it's cool. Don't worry about it. He's like, I just want to ask you a bunch of questions for an hour. I'm like, all right. So
You do that on Zoom.
Yeah, no.
Listen, Paul, it's an in-person thing.
Anyway, so I'm going to take summer because summer's always wanted to go to Italy. So
Where are you guys going at? Where's it at?
It's in Rome.
Oh,
He gave me the list.
My
Of names.
hometown.
He gave me the list of names. It was like,
I think everyone's will have been here to Italy before Paul.
Paul, you've never. It's not your hometown. You're not from Rome.
That area.
What
Yeah,
area?
okay.
What area? You don't even
What
know
area?
the area.
I always forget the name of the village my mom's from.
Okay, that's exactly.
But
it.
I always forget where I'm born. I can't remember ever.
I'm getting my Italian passport. I got the application upstairs.
You can still do that?
Yeah, my mom was born there, so I'm entitled.
I thought you had to do it before you were 16, though. Like, I have a UK passport, but I could only you can get the first one, but I had to do it before I was 16 for the first one.
Italy changed it like I don't know how many years ago. My uncles tried to get me to do it at the time.
Yeah.
Like I want to say 20 years ago, maybe they changed it where as long as you had a parent who was born there, you're entitled to one.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Should get one too, Seth.
Can't.
I'll sponsor you maybe.
I'll sponsor you.
Why can't you?
My parents weren't born in Italy.
Oh, okay.
My great grandma was.
So you're. That's
I
it.
think grandparents
So wait,
were
how?
included.
I forget. Are you 100% Italian or half?
50. My dad's 100% Italian.
Okay.
Like everybody, I mean, like my dad not marrying an Italian woman was a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, I remember one of my cousins married a Lebanese girl, and his dad wouldn't talk to his wife for the first decade or so.
Oh yeah, my grandparents fucking hated my mom.
Yeah,
he wouldn't even give her the sauce recipe. Like, didn't give her the family.
Didn't give her the sauce recipe.
My mom had.
You know, she didn't like
it.
Yeah.
Don't you think that's fucked up though? Like, I know I was pretty.
Yes.
I have to be honest.
Yeah.
I was pretty proud of my parents because my dad was like a fucking hardcore, old school Arab dude, very religious, and all the boys. You know, I have 3 brothers and myself. All the boys married white girls with blonde hair.
Yeah, you did. That's right.
But it was like,
Wonder why.
but it was like,
What's the psychology there, guys? Fucking
listen,
self-hating Arabs here.
shut the fuck up. So listen, no, it's actually like a known thing that Arabs love blonde hair. It's like
of
just
course,
a fucking anyway. So, but that was okay because the guys can do whatever they want, right? My sister was the oldest, so we were all worried. We're like, what's going to happen when my sister brings her boyfriend? Because we all knew, but my dad didn't know. Like, oh, there's going to be fucking hell today.
She's dead.
He's going to kill her. He's going to murder her for sure. So
Shame the family.
you know what? To our fucking surprise, my parents became the most liberal people overnight. He just like, my mom was like, look, you're either going to deal with it or you're going to lose your daughter.
Yeah.
And he was like, you're right. And they were cool. And he met him. And Ken, you know, Paul knows Ken.
Love Ken.
My sister's husband is like a blue collar guy. He's not a roofer anymore. They own a roofing company now, but he was a roofer at one point. And I think the blue collar thing made the connection, and my dad was like, "Oh, he's cool. He works with his
working
hands.
man.
Yeah, he's working.
Yeah.
So that transcended the color barrier and all that.
My uncle finally accepted my his son's wife eventually too.
Ah, she's Arab. You have to. He's great. She's Lebanese.
Yeah, it was funny. He wouldn't even look at her if she came over.
Yeah,
Like,
but then
if
he
there was-
realized
there
he's
was
like,
not-
"Oh, these Lebanese people are better than us."
I don't know what turned him.
Did I ever tell you guys about when I was in Dubai? We were staying at like that super fancy Atlantis resort, and we were catching our flight back at super early. We were waiting for an Uber at like 5 in the morning, 4:35 in the morning, in the lobby of this fucking super fancy nice hotel in Dubai. And this is like leaving hour for all the fucking high end escorts in the Middle East,
God.
you know?
Yeah.
So we're sitting down, and I didn't really clue in at first, and you just see these like beautiful, all blonde, just like we're saying here, blonde, like, and they were all like, you know, Ukrainian, Czechoslovakian, like fucking, you know, like Swedish women, like they'd come from these countries to like be escorts for the super rich people in Dubai. And it was like a wave of them coming every like 5 to 8 minutes out of the elevator, like, and they'd be 2 or 3 of them, 3 or 4 of them, 2 or 3 of them,
Christ.
you know, still wearing the clothes from the night before, all like smoke shows, just fucking leaving, getting into, you know, they're like fucking Estonian pimp pulls up in a G-Wagon, picks up like 7 of them, and they all leave, you know?
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we know how to party.
Yeah. Can't deny that.
So what did we miss? We missed the Arnold Brazil.
Yep.
I did a quick breakdown, but I want to get your guys' thoughts. Who wants to go first? Well, let's take a look at our predictions first before we get into
How
the show.
bad did we fuck this
Oh
up?
man, I think we all bombed, didn't we?
Well, I think we all got probably the first 2.
Let's see predictions. Let's see who is where. Past results. Let's take a look. Okay. Predictions.
Here we go.
Results.
Really good.
Okay, let's see global results. Global results.
Of course. Look at me.
Mike, look at Mike.
I definitely won. I definitely won.
This is not
Fourth
Fourth
best in
place.
the world.
No way. What the fuck?
That's right, boys. I'm in first.
Like the,
Don't even
the
bother
Oracle.
looking.
Got a new name for Mike, the Oracle.
1 second here.
What the
I gotta
fuck?
put in the select the sign. Vincent, if you're watching, message me on Instagram.
How close can we see Vincent's predictions here? Because he was pretty
Yeah,
good
we
here.
can. Yeah, 37. He's got one placing. Sorry. Yeah, 0 places off. 0 places off. He got 3 places off for Gustavo. 1 place off for Catiano. 2 places off for David Silva.
Fuck, you did pretty good.
Is this guy from Brazil?
I don't know. Vincent A. I don't know.
Vincenta. Oh, no, it's Vincent A.
Oh, I thought I
all
was
one word.
sent to myself.
Vincenta.
Yeah.
Jonathan right behind him at 36.5. Sam 34. Mike fucking Jesus, fourth.
That
Holy
smoked you
fuck.
guys for sure in our
You-
Yeah,
contest.
let's see our group here.
All right, let's take the
Fourth
results.
in the world to fucking first with you guys.
Oh, I'm
Oh, he's
last.
second.
Oh my
Nice.
God, I got
Oh, you're
smoked.
last. But, oh,
Thank
man.
God I beat Paul.
I was like,
Barely, Seth. Barely.
I got David Silva fucked me. Oh no, I was only 2 places off. What did I fuck up so bad? Oh, Marcelo Cruz. That's why he was fourth.
Oh, he was third.
Oh,
Yeah, no, wasn't he? Was he third or fourth?
Well, how many
like
places
third.
off does it say?
Oh, it says
Third.
six places off. Yeah, he was third.
He was third.
Leandro was second.
Oh, I thought Leandro would. When I watched the breakdown, I didn't know who. When I did the breakdown, I didn't know.
Leandro was fucking good, man.
Yeah.
Leandro was really good.
Really good.
Really
but
good.
Andre Carlo was third.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, I thought Andre Carlo was third. He ended up in fourth, I guess. Andre Carlo was the black guy. Leandro was the guy who was second to Veto. So yeah, Marcelo Cruz. Fuck, man. He was the guy with the bigger waist, though. I didn't think he would do as well. Fuck, Mike.
No.
What did Mike
It
do?
was
Where did?
perfection.
Oh, he put him there.
I mean,
Yep.
if it wasn't for Gustavo with that 4, he would have fucking
Yeah.
Won the
Yeah,
whole
top
thing.
3.
Yeah,
Yeah, if he had Gustavo, it's just a 1-1-2. Like he was pretty close there.
Ian second.
Who did I have here?
David Silva 3
You're on
places
0.
off. Oh, they're all pretty even. You didn't have any big ones. You just had them all like
Yeah, I'm all like 1-2 places up.
yeah, little
Nice.
little scattered.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm like been sitting in first, second for every show this year. Haven't won any yet though.
Seth,
Yep.
who fucked you here? 5
Gustavo.
places. Gustavo
Pico.
fucked you.
Yep.
Pico fucked you.
Pico fucked you.
Yep.
Andre,
you got Pico'd, Seth.
Carlo, Carlo fucked you too. You got 4 there.
Yep. He got fourth.
Paul, let's see what happened to you. Pico fucked you too, buddy.
Yep.
I got Pico too. Yeah.
And Silva got you also, and Marcelo Cruz got you. I really shit the bed on these. Fuck. Holy shit. I think, yeah, Marcelo Cruz was a big one. I fucked that one up. Okay. Let's see where we are. How do I check? I don't even know how to use my own fucking site.
Like we are for the year of us.
So leaderboard.
Oh, we're tied, Fouad.
Cool.
24 each. This is, let's see, amongst everybody. I'm 184th. Amongst
So I'm tied with you then.
In the world?
No, you're not. You're not tied with
Yeah,
me.
we're tied. We're 20. We both have the same points.
No, we have the same points on this. This is overall. Oh wait, no. This is just for no. This is your season ranking.
Where am I? Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I thought because we had the same. No, but I see what
This
you're
is for
saying.
everyone.
Yeah. Oh, Julian's there, number 10 still.
Yeah, Julian's top 10.
Oh.
I don't want to go down 184. It's gonna take forever. Okay, so you have to check your own. Wait, maybe I
Yeah,
can
just
check
click it there.
Oh, there it is. Ian, 168.
Oh, I'm beating you, motherfucker.
Oh,
Mike, 458.
Oof.
yeah.
Whoa.
Paul, 601.
What?
Beating the shit out of Paul.
Seth,
I
386.
don't think your tab. I don't think my
Thank God
points were
we
getting
Paul.
tabulated correctly. Those I only had 10 for us, our group. I think I had more than 10 last week.
So Ian's ahead of me by like fucking 12 points or some shit.
20.
Fuck off.
23 actually. But
All right, let's take a look at our fantasy.
who's counting?
Take a look at our fantasy grouping here.
Gonna win the season just like last year, boys.
No, you're not.
I mean, proof is in the pudding, Fouad.
I'm winning right now. 94 points, bitch.
What did we
Look,
just
no
look at?
Oh, I
fucking
got a
points.
strong second.
Ian's got 45 points.
Oh,
you're
this is in our group, right?
Yeah, this is our group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I mean, this is early.
Oh,
year.
you don't care about our group.
Well, no, because it's like 3 shows into the year. This means nothing yet.
Well, it means
Mike, you got nothing?
It means everything. I've double the points of you.
Apparently.
Yeah, but you could get no points for the rest of the season.
Well, that's not going to happen because I thought through my picks very well.
Nah, you're.
I have no guys competing
Look
in
at,
these shows.
I'm going to get a ton of points coming up. I got Sergio and
Andrew.
and
Fuck.
Andrew and Williams doing
Bonac too. Yeah.
Berg. Yeah, I'm going to crush you guys soon. This is
He
crazy.
doesn't have. Oh yeah, he's Bonac. I have Sassan, I think, which is doing.
Let's see who you got.
Which is doing.
He's doing
Ian.
FIBO.
Ian's got who's doing?
Yeah.
Well, Nick's doing
that's it.
Pittsburgh.
I thought I had Sassan. I don't.
Sassan's
Oh,
right
yeah,
here.
there he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's doing it. And then who else you got? Oh, Alli Edwards doing FIBO as well.
I'm gonna get fucked with Raphael because I think he's out for the year.
Yeah, you're
shit.
gonna,
My
Yes,
team's
you
actually kind of shit when I look at it now, but
Yeah.
you're gonna. Let's see what Paul's got.
I'm top heavy.
I'm banking on Nick Hard here to.
Paul, you got Veto. He's doing Pittsburgh. Regan's doing New York. That's it, buddy. You're done.
What about Patrick Moore? Has he shut it down for the year?
I think so.
Aaron Gully's probably gonna do a couple more shows too.
Yeah, I think he is.
No, he said he wanted to put on more size. He told me he was done for the year.
Oh, I thought he was
more size. The guy's 300 pounds.
Seth has got a good fucking team. Derek's doing Pittsburgh.
Yeah, got good balance.
Tonio's supposed to be doing California, I think. Or no,
Blessing's doing
Legion.
something. Blessing's doing like Toronto and shit, I think.
Yeah, you got a bunch here. Yeah.
I think he's doing something like in that time that.
This guy Florian's doing something.
He looks fucking sick right now too.
Florian's doing something coming up too.
That's a good pickup.
Yeah. Let's see what Mike's got. Mike has got Martin. That's good. Yeah. He's got who else is doing something coming up? Just Martin.
Yeah.
Just Martin.
Yeah. You'll probably get Stu doing like Cali or something.
I think I'm going to win the season, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you have the best team so far for sure.
Yeah, you guys are going to get fucked.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
Let's go back. Did we get a chance to do global?
Yeah,
that's what we were just looking at.
No, we were looking at group. This is global.
Yeah, but that's where I'm 168 or 161. Oh.
No. It's not. Okay. It's different. This is
how's he in front of me now?
Because
we picked different things.
You picked different things for the global one.
Stefan's doing well here.
For group, we remember we did a draft for group, so you could only pick certain guys. For global, you could have picked whoever you wanted because it's like amongst everybody. So
yeah,
I'm winning here, but then for everyone, I don't know. I have 133 points, so I don't know where the fuck I am.
Oh, you're not doing too bad then.
Should be like right there. No, wait.
No.
133.
Keep going.
67. 67.
I'll be right back.
That's pretty solid.
67 is not bad. Amongst fucking 1,000 people, it's all right. Yeah. Okay. Anybody want to look at their...
Oh, it literally says there at the top, 67.
Oh, yeah. Guess I didn't have to do that. Let's see where Ian is. 632.
Ooh.
Let's see where Seth is. 764. Fuck. Holy shit. Let's see where Paul is. 666. Mike. 783.
I'm still in second.
I got a lot of second half guys. Second half guys.
It's still early. It's early, guys. Don't worry about it.
You know what? While I got you guys here, I want to do a rate your form, especially because I got Mike here. And I left these ones because they are deadlift videos that I don't.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, Mike. Don't give me that shit. All right, let's watch this.
Ask Ian.
Okay, Ian, check this out.
Fake plates. Those are fake plates.
I mean, it's fucking nice. I'm not going to hate on that. His hips.
Just wait. Oh, no, go ahead. You can go ahead. It's on video. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I think it looks good. I mean, I have no complaints about this at all.
Do you think the ass should drop a little lower or no?
Nope. I like it. I do it like this. I think that I like to be kind of more squared off like that. I don't like to squat into it. And I think that you come up first, break at the hip, and then come up. I think how he's doing it is perfect. Yeah. I got no complaints. It looks like my deadlift, so I'm not going to shit on it.
Okay.
I like it.
Mike, do you want to add anything to that?
Nope, looks great.
Hey, did you guys see that video of that guy deadlifting in Windsor and his back snapped backwards?
Oh, don't say that, dude. I don't.
Oh, yeah, the Good Life.
Movati, I think.
Movati, that's it.
Yeah, he's okay apparently.
Yeah, I saw that. He fucking like crumpled backwards. It was crazy.
Completely folded backwards.
Okay, listen.
Was it the black dude with the woman in the background?
Yeah.
Guys,
the woman in the background doesn't even react. She's just like, sure.
Yeah.
Before we move on, I just want to finish this. Andrew De Silva, 5 years lifting. Ian, you got to give him a score here. Rep tempo.
I mean, it's a deadlift. I wouldn't want you to control the negative on a heavy deadlift like this. So, I mean, I'll give you a 7 for tempo. Rep execution, I'll give you a 9.
Okay. Range of motion.
I mean, 10. I mean, it's a deadlift. What the fuck else can you do?
Right. Okay. All right. Should we do any more or move on?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. That's good. Okay. What are we doing here? I wanted to take a look at Brazil and get you guys' thoughts on what you thought.
Where's the guy that snapped his back in half? I want to see it.
I'll send it to you, Seth.
I don't want to watch that.
No, he doesn't actually snap his back. It's not actually.
He's scorpions.
Yeah. He passes out and folds backward.
Oh, he passes out. I was like,
yeah, no, he doesn't like actually break his back because he gets up after and he's fine. But
thank God I don't want to watch that shit.
I'll send it to you, Seth.
Please do.
Who's going to put it up here?
No, I'm not. I don't know where to find it. I don't want to watch that. You know what? I've never been able to watch like those
Gym
like
injuries.
when guys are like, oh, this guy tore a muscle, you got to see it. I'm like, no, I don't want
I
to watch.
still never watched that video. What's that guy, that Australian kid who snapped his pec in Dubai?
Yeah,
Oh,
I haven't watched
yeah.
that either.
Yeah.
I've never watched that.
Ryan?
I've never
Yeah.
watched it. I've never watched that video.
Dude, it was horrendous.
Gross. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Inclining with Larry. Yeah.
I don't even want to fucking. I don't even want to know. Okay. Before we get into FIBO, take a look. Take a look really quick here. What did you guys think? This is the top 4 from the Arnold Brazil.
Yeah, I think Leandro is a fucking unit, bro.
This guy's really good, eh?
If this guy was in
big,
better shape, he would be very, very hard to beat for anybody. Yeah.
He's a big dude.
And he's complete. Like he's not missing.
very-
He was good from the front, back, side, like everywhere.
He's back from the front.
Very,
Yeah,
very complete.
lats are crazy.
Yep. Seth, thoughts?
I thought Leandro, I mean, obviously good Vito's incredible, but I thought the star of the show became Leandro just because like I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Like,
he's
dude,
very-
big as fuck, full. Like Ian said, if he was in better shape,
I mean, he wins that shot right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. Yeah, he does. He wins. He wins both the side shots.
And the front lat.
Yeah. Yeah.
big dude.
Vito hits the front lat weird. It's like
His
leaning
shoulders
back.
are way too depressed.
The
It
only
looks
reason
super fucking weird.
The only reason he's not winning these back shots is conditioning.
Yeah, conditioning
Yeah,
the
for
glute
sure.
jams.
Yeah.
But I mean, his leg width, I mean, everything. His
It's
back
not-
is crazy good. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
super
He's
complete.
very good. I said in my breakdown, I don't know if you guys agree, but I feel like you see people on Instagram all the time. You're like, oh man, that guy's made a ton of progress and blah blah. And Vito has made a ton of progress, but when you see them on stage in the trunks next to other guys, and you're like, oh wait a minute, there's still some gaps here and there. So I don't know how you guys feel about that, because like he's going into Pittsburgh against 3 of the best in the world.
Yeah. No, there's still
Well,
some
I
stuff
shouldn't say.
missing.
I shouldn't say 3, 4, because Bonac looks like
Bonac.
the Bonac of old.
I mean, Crizzo too, dude. I mean, Crizzo's
Yeah.
a top 10 Olympian.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't know how you guys feel about him standing next to those guys, but I'm like I've changed my opinion a little bit about that.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's the thing. He's only stood against Martin so far, and now it was Martin 20 pounds ago.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what a lot of people are basing their opinion on. They're like, well, he compared really well with Martin, so that means maybe he'll beat Nick, and maybe he'll beat this person and that person. I'm like, I don't know. First of all, Martin's a lot bigger now.
Yeah.
Second of all, Derek is a lot bigger and just as aesthetic, if not more aesthetic. And then you have Nick, who might not be as aesthetic, but carries a lot more muscle top to bottom.
Yeah, especially the shoulders, arms, back. Like
Yeah.
it's,
So
I think Veto, like I watched your wrap up, I think Veto his shoulders need a lot more for sure. I think that's where you see the biggest weaknesses in the shoulders. Obviously the lower lats and erectors need more too, but I think that the shoulders, for such a big guy, they're definitely underdeveloped. And for a guy with that big of legs, when his arms are down, it really hurts him in the front lat. You can see here, like his shoulders are definitely a weak point.
like this is phenomenal. Like, you see,
That's great. But even then you can see his shoulders are not like
yeah.
crazy,
And then the other thing too is his arms. The long head of the tricep is great, which makes the arms look great when they're up, but not when they're down. That's the
No, like in a side try and stuff like that, or side chest, when you can see, like here, you can see the delts, like, really need a lot more. He needs to fix some posing stuff, and guys like Martin and Nick and Derek and Bonac that really know how to present their physique. I think he can hang with these guys. Do I think he's going to beat them after seeing this? No, I don't. I think his better competition is kind of in that Bonac, Crizzo range. I don't
Dude.
think he's fighting with those top 3. But even then, I think the Bonac that just won Detroit's going to be a tall order for him.
I don't know who put the picture up. It might have been. Sorry, go ahead, Paul. I'll try and find this.
I was going to
picture
say, with some tweaks to his posing, do you think he would hang better
yes,
with those guys? Yeah,
For
me
sure.
Too.
Yeah.
Me too.
like if we went through that, I'm not going to go through it all because I did it in my breakdown. If anybody wants to watch it, but for example, like when he did his lat spread, the front lat spread, you can see one shoulder is kind of rolled over this way and one shoulder is rolled back.
Yeah.
You can tell just from the one shoulder that's rolled forward that he actually has better silhouette from the
That
top.
he's showing. Yeah.
But because he's got one shoulder back and he's leaning back like this, it just all disappears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you watch Leandro pose next to him, he's actually doing the same thing, but he's all like
Pop
kind
forward.
of forward.
Right. And
So
then
he's showing his width, right?
And it makes his taper more dramatic.
Right. So it's like small things like that. Same thing with the side tricep. He kind of like hunches it all forward instead of like pulling the shoulder back. So it makes his whole body look more narrow and actually takes away the cap on the delt. So it's like these really, really small nuanced things that could like, I still don't think he would beat any of the other three guys, but he would compare a lot better if he could like accentuate his physique.
I think there's still some areas that need to come up. And to me, he still looks like a little on the flat side up top. You know, his leg development is obviously so crazy. He could be flat and they probably would still look bigger than everybody else's.
Yeah.
But from the top, there's just like not a lot of like pop to it. You know, I don't know if that's just a muscularity thing that needs to be developed in combination with fullness or just fullness. I do think his shoulders definitely need to come up. And like we said, lower lat and erectors and stuff like that. But I think he definitely could, you know, push things a little harder with the peak and get a little fuller there.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I think that his I think he was flat. I don't think he nailed his peak because he just looks like he looks. I mean, he doesn't. I don't want to say like flat as a board, but how wide he is, it takes away from his density. Like he doesn't look dense. He doesn't look full. He doesn't look. There's no pop. There's nothing to it.
Not like the lower butt. Not like the lower.
Not like the lower butt.
Yeah.
So
especially when you're missing a bit of delt. Yeah.
Maybe like his peak was off. Maybe they're going to push a little harder, and he might start coming to life in Pittsburgh. And but his posing, I think his posing is killing him.
Well, I think that's his weakest point.
I read somebody in the comments section say that he came in at 90% because he thought it was going to be an easier show, and they're really peaking for Pittsburgh. So I don't know if that's
sure.
I don't know if that's true or not, but could be accurate. Anyway, so do we all agree like the 2019 Bonac is the guy? Like he was second at the Olympia there, right? Like that was his best, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think current Bonac is right with that though, for sure.
Look at this. This blew my mind when I saw this.
Look at this. This is ridiculous.
This is 2019 William. He's fucking bigger. Look at his legs.
Legs are certainly bigger. Yeah. You know,
check this out. Check this
aesthetics from the front, but
like
the leg difference is crazy.
The delt caps off a little bit more, which adds some illusion, but like the thickness of the chest is better. The thickness across is more, and the leg is insane.
Yeah. And your background of the all black is obviously fucking enhancing this like crazy, but the difference, especially in the leg, is outrageous.
Back double here.
Look at the size of his glutes.
Yeah, he's popping them back. He's popping them back now versus pulling them in, which is way better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's not, people are like, oh, he's gotten smaller. But I mean, there's more shoulder here than here, but everything else is pretty comparable.
I'd be interested to know what he weighed at that Olympia compared to what he weighs now on stage.
Like these legs are bigger than these legs.
Yeah, for sure. And he's presenting them way better too.
Yeah.
But I think his waist was a little bit smaller back then.
Yeah, I think there's some loss, like in the front double, front lat. You could see the
this lat has
the waist.
This lat has a little bit of something going on with it. It's not as full as it was. But yeah, Ian's right.
But as a whole, this is definitely as competitive as that look, if not better.
I mean, it's not only the fact that the freaky part to me is not that it's competitive; it's that he's getting better with age.
Yeah, how old is he?
Especially in the legs, it's crazy.
He's 40 something.
He's like 44 or 45 or something. Really? 43.
Like I make the excuse that I'm 46 all the time. This motherfucker's like 2 years younger than me.
Yeah. Pretty pathetic for it.
I know.
You can see the midsection there a bit.
Yeah.
But it's almost like a good trade-off for where he gained everywhere else, you know?
He got more density too, though.
Everywhere, you know?
Yeah.
Does this beat Veto?
That's where I think the battle's going to be.
I think right now this is going to be Veto, yeah.
I think the only place Veto beats William is just the
front shots.
It's the taper.
Yeah, he's going to beat him in a front double, and he's going to beat him in an ab and thigh.
Yeah.
Side shots and back shots, he's going to kill Veto.
Yeah.
And we'll see. But yeah, I think he can beat Veto. Yeah. Unless Veto fills out more, and that does dramatically change the look that he has. And this was kind of like a man. I just came in, I knew I was going to win. I know all these guys, kind of thing. Which is possible, but I mean, we've heard a million guys say that and then show up like 2% different. The same.
Okay, let's take a look at this weekend show. Because it just got a lot more fucking interesting.
Yeah,
I thought it was just going to be Sergio and some other
Sassan
guy.
We knew. Yeah,
I didn't know Sassan until like didn't he just announce last?
I think he just announced it. I think so.
I know he said he was thinking about it, but like he just officially announced it last week.
Yeah. When I talked to him in Detroit, I think he mentioned that's why it was in my head.
Yeah.
Isn't Louis Breed in the show? I thought I seen it was Breed's name too.
No, I just did the lineup today on the site. These are the guys here. Joseph,
he's good.
Veton
Yeah?
is very good. It's just his legs. We'll take a look.
Jordan Gomez, another Brit.
Add players.
Alli Edwards too.
Ian, Mike. Wait,
You pass.
Paul, Seth. Add players. Okay. Yeah, I filled these guys in today. So I want to take a look at Yosef. Yosef, I love this guy's physique. His legs just maybe aren't up to par with his massive
crazy delts. Imagine these delts on fucking Veto.
But like,
this guy has the biggest delts you've ever seen.
Look at the fucking conditioning in this. Fucking feathered like everywhere. Like,
and he's like a tall, big guy too.
He's impressive on stage. Just the imbalance is a little bit. Oh, that's being pulled way too far forward.
Way too.
Yeah, that's the European lat spread.
Those elbows are. That's a European lat spread. Yeah, he's got a way better back than he's displaying there. His elbows are way too far forward on that. But
if someone knows Joseph, tell him to fix his back lat.
But yeah, if the legs are better than last year, but I don't know what they look like until you see them head on. But the shoulders are so big.
Shoulders
it's like,
are fucked. Yeah.
It's like it's crazy.
Craziest shoulders. Like, look at those. What the fuck?
Yeah, he reminds me of Wolski a little bit.
Who? Aaron Wolski?
The German dude.
Huh? Which one?
Wolski. I thought it was Christian or something.
Christian Wolski?
Oh,
I don't see that.
No?
I don't know.
Maybe because he's bald and European.
Probably. They're both white guys. They're bald.
Yeah.
Just like you, Paul?
I'm Italian, yeah.
Bald and Italian.
Yeah, like,
that's,
look at that.
That's in Europe, Paul.
Look at when you just look at the upper body, they're like, this guy's going to be top 5 at the Olympia.
Looks good.
Yeah, big ass arms and delts look sick.
Okay, that's Yosef.
Yosef Kveton.
This is Alli Edwards. He didn't compete last year at like 4 shows he was supposed to compete at, but he's got a crazy fucking physique.
He's good. He's
a little on the smaller side structurally, but muscularity wise, he's very impressive.
This isn't to take anything away from him because I don't know, but this is a guy that just looks like this. You know what I mean? Like he just woke up one day looking like
just
this.
Genetically made.
Yeah, this is just that guy. You know?
Yeah. Look at that fucking back, dude.
Yeah.
Like Michael Lockett, like wacky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Alli Edward. There's a front shot there. Oh fuck!
This is the thing now. I fucking
trick me to click on their thing.
That's obviously old as shit.
A younger version. Yeah, here's this. Fuck! You did it again.
It's working.
There we go. Here's some front shots.
He's a little narrow
legs came. Yeah, but the legs came up. That's impressive. Fuck! He looks good.
He's round, eh?
Look how small the fucking waist is too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ian's right though. The structure.
Yeah, the structure is going to hurt him. Clavicle width is narrow.
That's Alli Edwards. Matthias. I don't know how to say this. This guy just got his pro card apparently, so a little on the smaller side, but nicely balanced.
Gets in shape.
Yeah, still has a little bit more to fill out, but he's pretty impressive for a new pro.
What's that fucking Polish guy that used to compete with us?
Who? I don't know.
The bald, kind of good-looking dude. I think he did Orlando with us. The one you won.
Lucas Osladil?
No. I know Lucas well.
Oh yeah,
Milan Sadek.
No, way before these guys.
I'm not sure you're talking about. Let's see. Andrew, have anything up here to look at?
Nah, but we know what he looks like.
It's Andrew's show to lose. I'm assuming you guys all agree there. Yeah. All right. We'll take a look at Sassan. We just saw in Detroit. Jordan Gomez is James's training partner.
Oh yeah.
He looks great. He's just a short guy. Like he's small. He's like 5'1" or something like that. 5'2". I don't remember what James said, but he's very balanced. Like he's got a nice shape.
Crazy physique.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
James says he fucking trains like an animal. So I don't know. I mean, you can see it in his physique. I just don't know how well like a shorter, smaller statured person is going to do in this show.
I guess Andrew, guys like that.
Well, Andrew, plus Sergio's not a fucking small guy either. You know, he's tall.
Sergio's huge in person.
He looked huge at the Arnolds.
Yeah.
He's always like, he's so wide.
When you see him in person, you're like, we are way bigger than I think you are, you know?
Yeah. Here's take a look at Sergio's newest improvements.
He looks good.
Yeah, he does.
Really good.
Arms are bigger.
Yeah.
Legs a little fuller.
Lats a little thicker.
Yeah. I always root for Sergio.
Yep.
Side leg looks good.
I really like his physique.
Yeah.
I like it. Like his front double bicep. Like, dude, that dude's big and thick from top to bottom. He just needs to fucking come in peeled.
Yeah, the conditioning I'm hesitant on here, but it looks awesome.
Yeah, isn't it? How far is this out? I didn't even think of that. We're just like,
that was a week ago.
This is
There was an update of him a couple days ago.
It's 1 day ago, but I don't know how old the photo is. Like it was.
Let's say at worst, it's a week ago. That's like what is this show this coming weekend?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a week and a bit out. Like
His arms are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he looks awesome. I'm not sure what the glutes are going to look like from behind though.
Who's he working with?
Boss. Sassan.
Oh yeah, is it?
Not Sassan. Sorry, Stefan.
Oh.
Dennis Friedrich, a German monster.
Oh my god.
He's
Nice. I love it.
freak.
Yeah.
There's from the back. Little light in the legs, but nice physique overall. He looks like a taller guy, no? Is it just me?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good physique. A little bit more, in the legs.
Yeah. He's in shape though.
That crazy delts too.
All right. Who else didn't we look at? Justin Musial, we saw in Detroit.
He looked really good at a guest posing he did this weekend, actually.
Yeah.
Crazy good.
I think I saw something come up about. Is this it? No, this is Detroit.
Yeah, it's Detroit. He looked better at the guest posing than Detroit.
No, come on.
Dude, I swear. I'm not even kidding.
This is his guest posing here.
Yeah.
Hey, let's
Dude,
do it.
he looked nuts. Look at this.
Yeah.
This is better than he looked in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks a lot way fuller.
Yeah. Sometimes when guys are relaxed, man, they're able to put things together.
Yeah. He's been sending me some pics trying to work on that, like stomach control and the side shots and like positions he can put himself in to be able to control a little better.
Got to do it. He's got to do what Luke did. I tell every fucking guy I see that's a big guy now with like a stomach like that. I tell you got to do what Luke did for a fucking whole year. When I competed against Luke at the 2017 Arnold, he couldn't. I don't want to say his waist was like Justin's, but it wasn't in control. For the entire fucking year, he did vacuums twice a day, once in the morning on an empty stomach, once after his 5th meal before bed. Because he wanted to do it with a full stomach and an empty stomach. And by the time the fucking Arnold came around the following year, he was pulling fucking vacuums.
Yeah.
This front double, that fucking vacuum, that's a 2017 Arnold.
Yeah.
And that's why he was, second or third there? I can't remember what he placed, but it made all the difference. So that's what these guys have to do, man. When you got a waist like that, you can't just fucking leave it. So, all right. Let's go through. Let's see who's going to come out on top. Who wants to go first?
Hey, can we see that Joseph guy who you guys were talking about earlier?
We just
That's
did.
good. The first guy there.
Yeah, we just looked at him.
We didn't look at Diogo though.
1 second. We just looked at Joseph. What are you talking about, Paul?
That was the last guy we looked at? That was the first
guy.
The
name there?
very first guy we looked at was Joseph.
Oh.
The guy that you said looked like fucking.
Oh, Wolski, that's him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm just going to go ahead and do
What's
this.
Diego Nunez look like?
Yeah, we didn't see him.
He looks good. I'm going to show you in a second. Just putting all those there. Diogo. Is it Diogo or Diego? Where is
On the
it?
bottom.
Diogo.
Oh,
Diogo.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Oh, this guy. Yeah. He is good.
I don't think he has very many photos, though, so we're kind of fucked. We just got this to go on, and I think it's an old photo, so I don't know what he looks like now. This is the only thing I have, and this is 99 weeks ago. So,
Large fella.
Yeah.
I guess we don't have much.
Working in
Okay.
silence.
All right, let's go Ian. Who's second?
Sassan.
Sassan. Third?
Sergio.
Okay, Mike,
You want me to give me all my picks or just three?
give me whatever you want to give me.
Sassan,
Yep,
second.
Yep.
Sergio,
yep,
Justin,
yep,
Joseph,
yep.
Dennis,
Friedrich.
Edward,
Yep,
Diogo,
yep.
Gomez,
Gomez and Matus. Paul?
Boom. Fucking suck on that, boys. First place again.
Those are good picks. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I like him.
Did those with authority. Mike's fucking making notes here while we're going through these.
I have. I have a notepad. I have a notepad.
I
right
know.
here.
I can see him looking at
You
his
guys,
fucking.
you guys are all yapping.
Yeah. He's prepared. I don't even remember what all these guys look like now.
Mike's taking this fucking shit seriously. I better step up my game. Come on, Paul.
Sass, Sergio.
1 second, sorry. Sass,
Sass 2, Sergio, 3.
Sergio. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Ali 4. And then
Ali.
Justin.
Justin.
Joseph. Dennis, Frederick. And then can I just see those last 3 guys again?
No. This is such a judge. You know what bothers me about that? It's such a judging thing that you do. Because I can already hear you.
Yeah, because I want to be right.
I can already hear you sitting at the table with the other judges and going, you know what, can we move 99 over? I want to take another look. We're not
For the last call out.
We're not at the judges table. We went through them already.
Okay. Show me the names.
You should have made notes like Mike.
I know. I should have. Okay, Jordan 8.
No, who do you want to take a look at?
Jordan.
Okay, Jordan Gomez. This is a little shorter guy, great physique.
Oh, James is your partner.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me see. Diogo.
Diogo. Oh, did I already closed his thing because there wasn't really much on it.
Oh, he was the one that only had a couple pictures.
This guy,
okay.
Yeah, this guy.
And so, there's one more guy left that I hadn't picked. What was his name?
Dennis. Oh no, you picked
No, I got him.
Matthias. Wasn't
yes,
it
Matthias.
No. Yeah, that's it. Matus.
Put Matus last.
Okay. Matus. Paul doesn't like you, Matus.
I like you, Matus, but just this lineup, I think you need more experience.
Okay, go ahead.
Then Diogo.
9 or 10? Or 8 or 9?
9. And Jordan an 8.
Diogo and Jordan. Okay, Seth.
I feel good about those.
I'll fill in some while Seth's still thinking. I'll go Sassan, Sergio, Joseph, Ali, Justin, fuck, Matus,
I like Matus, huh?
Jordan, Dennis, Diogo.
Dennis a 9.
Huh?
Dennis a 9.
Frederick, where is he? I don't know. I'm not in love with the legs. I got to be honest. I think that's a problem.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Seth.
Yeah, I might switch.
Sassan, Sergio.
Yeah.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Go back up. Let me see the names real quick.
Sorry.
Oh, there. Joseph. Yeah, put Justin.
Yeah. Seth, you're the worst at this.
Yeah, I'll go while he thinks.
I picked you last so you could have time to think.
Still not going to work.
Go ahead.
I'm in like middle of the pack. I'm trying to debate about. I got to climb the fucking ranks.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the middle of the rank. I can't fall below Paul. Okay.
Come on, Seth. Why is that such an insult?
It's not an insult. You're a judge. I'm not. I got to do better. Ian's supposed to do this well.
Ian's a cheater. That's why.
How am I a cheater, bro?
Because Ian sits there.
Insider trading.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Ian messages all the guys to figure out things, and then he comes.
How you looking? How you looking? He's messaging the guy right now. Look at him.
For sure, he does. He canvasses people.
Hey, I got you in fourth right now. What do you think?
Just for people watching, if you don't know Ian by now, if you haven't been watching the podcast, he's the most competitive of all. We are all very competitive. Ian is like 5 steps above, so he's for sure studying each week. Figuring out who's
for sure he is.
I'm just winging this, boys. Come on.
All right, let's go. Who do you want?
I'm just better. Joseph.
Effortlessly better.
Oh, you weren't going to take Joseph. You're copying my shit.
What?
Now you copied my shit.
Justin.
No, because you put Justin fourth, Mike.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, you're done with Ali in 5th year. Justin.
Yeah.
Diogo.
Oh, you're going to get fucked for sure.
No, Diogo's good. You guys don't really. You're all stupid.
See, he's got insider information.
Yeah, Diogo's like a legit.
The guy's got 2
bodybuilder.
pictures on his Instagram.
Yeah, he's like good. I'm pretty sure he's been to the Olympia.
No, he has.
Pretty sure he won the Arnold one year. Anyway, go on.
Pretty sure he has 15 pro wins. Okay, then I'm gonna go Ali. Then I'm gonna go Which one's Matouche again? Can I just see him one more time?
Matus. Where is he
The
again?
guy just got his pro card, isn't he?
Yeah, a little slight.
This is Matus.
Oh yeah, this guy. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Matouche. I'm going to put him last, and I'll work up here. Then I'm going to do Dennis above him, and I'm going to go Jordan.
Oh,
Do I have Matus too high?
Yep.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
Yeah, no, he's fine. He's probably going to surprise a lot of people.
Yeah,
Can
he's
I,
gonna do real well. Sleeper. Just leave him where he's at, man.
1 second here. I can take a better look at this fucking guy. This is Frederick. This jacked. Let's close this. This is Matus. Matus. I don't know. That's tough. No, is that even him? What's this? Let's take a look at this. I don't know. He's more balanced than Frederick. No, I think he can beat Frederick.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a beautiful front double.
Great.
Okay, let me take another look at Frederick. He's more shredded, that's for sure. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, yeah, he's big. Big fucking German dude. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm going to do some changes. Actually, I'm looking more here.
Yeah, maybe Matus was a little bit aggressive at 7th. Oh, wait. Maybe not. I don't know, man. Shit. That's tough. Okay, let me take a look here. Jordan. I feel like Jordan's better than... No. Diogo. Where's Diogo again? I wish I had more than one fucking photo.
There's a lot in his
Ooh.
tag, and a lot in his tagged. But I'm looking as tagged, and I'm not as confident. No, there's tons. I'm looking at his Instagram now. I can see it 1,000 pictures.
Why can't I see his tag? What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, like look, I have.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
Okay,
see.
there's something. Oh, he looks pretty good.
It was good, though.
Yeah, but his legs are slight. You'll see if you go below here.
Yeah.
He's missing a bit on the legs. His back's actually pretty solid.
A lot of these guys are missing lower bodies.
His back looks nice there.
Yeah, his back's good.
All right, let's take a look at this real quick. Oh,
It's
that's
just a
not
still.
it's just a still. Oh no, it's not.
Huh.
What the fuck is it? Oh, it's the way that it's shot. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I don't want to watch that. Okay. He looks pretty good here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
keep
know.
going down. He has some shots from this off season. That's last shows.
Big hamstring drop.
Vancouver.
The
Yeah.
legs though are
Yeah.
iffy.
You know what, man? I'm gonna fucking go for it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna put Jordan in 7th. I like Jordan's physique a lot. I know he's got small structure, but I feel like they're gonna reward him for being balanced.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good there. Anybody else?
I need to finish.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, sorry, Seth.
Thank God. Fuck. Is his names?
Ali's good.
You don't need to help him, Paul.
I like Seth.
No one said I don't like Seth.
Paul.
But I'll do Dennis.
I like Seth. Dennis. Fuck, I did put Dennis in last. What did I do wrong here?
I'm just taking a chance. Then I'll go with Jordan.
Seth's gonna eat shit.
And-
Seth's eating shit on this one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alli,
Okay.
and then Diego and Matus.
Matus. I'm the only one that's got love for Matus, eh?
I'm the one that likes Ali.
No, I got him in fucking fifth.
I got him in fourth.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Can I
but
do some
it's one.
changes?
It's one. It's one place. And go ahead, Ian.
I'm going to trade Diogo with Alli.
Figured that was coming.
Even Jordan might beat Diogo.
Don't copy my shit.
I'll just leave it there. I'm okay with that.
I'm just joking. Do you want to switch?
No,
it?
no, that's good. I'll put some, because then you and me are like almost the fucking same.
So what? Just go for it. If that's what you want, that's what you want.
Yeah, I want that.
Okay. What else?
That's it.
Okay. Well, we got a couple differences here.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm pretty happy with those.
I put just Alli ahead of Justin, and I put our top four is the same. And our last two are different. So we got a couple differences. Okay, Paul, you said you want to change some shit.
Nah, I'm good.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Let me see.
No, it's okay. You're good. Okay.
Sorry, you're right on it. I didn't see it.
Let me see Justin again.
Justin Musial?
Yeah.
That's Justin Musial.
Yeah, I got him.
Musial.
The big fucking dude.
Yeah, he's good.
That's a tough one. I really like Alli. The only thing is Alli doesn't. I don't know if he's in shape.
Shoulders, shoulder width.
Well,
yeah.
shoulder width too, but the conditioning threw me off. I don't know what condition he's in right now.
Were those recent picks?
I don't know. Like this doesn't look.
That looks like a week ago. It says.
That's fucking impressive, dude. I'm gonna leave him in fifth.
Yeah, he's round as fuck.
Okay. So those are the picks. We're done there. All right. What other bodybuilding news or industry news did we miss this week? Anything interesting?
Well, here, before that, I want to ask: do you think that if Sergio is not in the top two spots, do you think it's a loss for him?
Of course.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute.
We all
no.
in third right now. Do you think that?
No.
Do you think?
No. Sass is a formidable fucking bodybuilder, man.
Well, I think it's a loss for him because he wants to win the show.
No.
I'm saying, like, I know, like we all saw Sass in person. Like, it was fucking.
I didn't know
the dude is going to be in shape. He might be better there than he was at Detroit. So, but for Sergio, like this is him coming back onto the scene.
Yeah, I don't think it's even for Sergio. Sergio has a lot of respect for Sassan.
Oh, I'm not saying he doesn't.
No. I mean, as a bodybuilder. I mean, as a person. I mean, as a bodybuilder, Sergio speaks very highly of Sass. So I think if he loses to him, it won't be like, oh, I can't believe I lost to Sass. Like it's like. He knows it's a possibility because he knows how good he is. Because if anybody's promoted Sass more than anybody else, it's been Sergio.
Really?
Because Sergio competed against him, I think, in New York or Chicago. I can't remember what show it was. Might have been Chicago. And I think Sergio was second, Sass was third or something like that. And Sergio sings his praises more than anybody else. So I think if he beats him, I don't think Sergio will take it as like a loss, like oh my God, I can't believe that guy beat me. I think he knows how good he is. I think if he's outside the top three, it's going to be a devastation for him, right? Like he needs to be able to beat.
I think that's pretty low probability, but
yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't think he'll be outside the top three. I think if Sass comes in the same condition as Detroit or better, it's going to be tough for Sergio to beat him.
I agree.
Because he's fucking really, really complete, man. It's like it's crazy. And Bonac. Bonac beat him, but that's like one of the best Bonac looks we've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
So, that. And then Andrew, I don't think anybody can beat Andrew in this lineup.
No, he's top 5 at the Olympia multiple times now. So.
Yeah. So that's kind of, and then I don't know. I mean, the rest of the guys are all kind of vying to make a name for themselves. Joseph did pretty well last year. I think he was in the top 5 at 1 or 2 shows last year, the year before. I can't remember when I saw him compete last.
You don't feel like.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say if Justin Musial comes in shredded, I could see him shredded. I could see him pushing Sergio. Not that he can beat him, but I can see him pushing him because he can match up size wise a little bit better than some of the other guys.
No, I don't think so at all. I think if Alli Edwards in shape, I actually think he beats Justin. And I only say that because, look, Justin seems like a nice guy, so this is not personal at all. He seems like he has a ton of muscle everywhere, but he also looks a little rectangular. Like that waist is not just that he can't control it, it's also a little bit wider. And he just doesn't really have a lot of taper, even with all that mass.
No, I know. I agree with you.
So until he starts learning how to like pull a vacuum or like really bring in that weight.
Well, he does pull a vacuum on his front double.
Yeah. I don't know, but he's not like holding it. Like it doesn't look like it's in control.
I think it's fine on his front shots when he's pulled up. I think it's just the shots when the midsection's down where his arms are down, I think is what's really hurting him. On the side try, the ab and thigh, those are the ones that I think are really hurting him.
Do you think he has a good taper?
I don't think he has a good taper, but I don't think it's the worst one we've ever seen.
No, I'm not saying that either.
I don't think he's Paco Batista.
No.
Paco Batista.
There's a name from the past.
I said that on who the fuck? Oh, it was our last podcast I did. We did a bodybuilding of bullocks, and I did it with Stefan and Ben and James, and somebody asked, and I hated the question. But we all did it, and we were like, "Who's your least favorite physique?" And I picked.
I love Paco Batista.
I picked Paco Batista, which is when we went back and looked at photos, I felt bad because he's got a ton of muscle. Yeah.
Oh my god, so much muscle.
Crazy legs, crazy arms, but his waist is so
terrible,
wide.
Terrible waist.
But it's weird when you go back and look at people because I think
you know who else had a wild looking ugly physique but had a ton of muscle? Art Atwood.
Oh yeah, you won a couple shows.
Seth, I was
one of them.
I was literally just going to say Stefan picked Art Atwood.
Really?
But then we went and looked at his physique and we're like, yeah, it's ugly, but holy fuck, it's a lot of muscle.
Huge.
Yeah. So you just forget how impressive these guys were. It's funny. I saw that Who's the Best Bodybuilder Instagram page put up a post and they said, who the fuck did they say it was? Is this the biggest bodybuilder? And I'm like, that's not even close.
They arguing that Crizzo's in the conversation now.
That was it. He put this post up.
I mean, Crizzo's fucking huge, but there's been some freaks.
And he said Michael Crizzo in the conversation of the biggest bodybuilder in history. And I'm like,
History?
And then here he corrected it and he put in recent years. And I'm like, in recent years, maybe.
Even that, I don't know.
Well, he's still missing a lot of things that he's just a big guy with big arms and some spots, but he's still missing a lot in the back, a lot in the glutes and hams,
I think that's what people forget when you say mass monster. It's not just the structure. It's also the muscularity. Like Nasser. Yeah. Nasser was a mass monster.
Rule. Marcus Rule was a mass monster of monsters.
Yeah. Jean-Pierre Fuchs, those guys are
JP was fucking huge.
Art Atwood, that's a fucking Paul Dillette. These guys are fucking monster. I don't know.
I think Paul's probably the best comparison for Crizzo. I think he's prettier than Crizzo, but I think that's kind of in the same ballpark of muscle size to me.
You think so?
Yeah. I bet you Crizzo competes definitely quite a bit heavier than Paul did.
Yeah,
Paul Dillette looks a lot bigger to me.
He looks freaky, but because he's got those super long arms and stuff. But I think
could also be because he's got tiny waist too.
That's what I'm saying. He's got better aesthetics and stuff, but I don't think he's a bigger guy necessarily.
I don't know. Let's take a look at this. What do you think, Seth?
I could be wrong, but
I don't know. Paul Dillette was a fucking freak. We're talking about size, but I'm not as impressed by Crizzo as I am by Paul Dillette.
Oh, neither am I, for sure not. But I think that Crizzo is as big or bigger than him. I think Paul is better, but when we're talking about freaks of big motherfuckers, I think that Crizzo is comparable to that.
I don't think so. Look at the fucking size of him next to Nasser. It's
he's taller. Yeah,
he's structurally bigger than Crizzo, and his muscularity is even, if not bigger, in some areas. Yeah, that's a big fucking dude, man.
The suspenders, man, that's
the suspender shot
of that picture. Yeah,
those are the iconic Paul Dillette.
There it is. Yeah,
like this one. Yeah.
Second best bodybuilding Canadian history next to me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do some questions. Yeesh. Did anybody put their foot in their mouth this week?
What do you mean?
For what?
Well, every week it seems like for the last little while, somebody's put their foot in their mouth.
No Tim Wilkins this week.
No Tim Wilkins, no Bob Ciccarello, no fucking retards. Not that those guys are retards. Just saying. No
huge retards.
I didn't put my foot in my own mouth there. Nope.
All quiet on the front,
I did want to, before we go on to questions, want to get your guys' thoughts on this because I not to put my opinion first, but I thought it was very impressive. Not to skew your opinions in any way, but I thought this is starting to get
the
old
legs look solid too,
like the old Nick Walker. Like this reminds me of like the fucking Arnold Nick.
Yeah, waist is coming in a bit better. It's still a little to be desired, but he definitely is on a good track here.
Yeah, yeah, it's starting to finally look like it's going to come together on time.
Go up to the one he posted today.
This one.
That's a video. Nope.
Which one?
Top left.
Shirt. Yeah, he takes his shirt off in this video, or he lifts it up.
Look at the fucking arms and shoulders on this kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he crunches down. Don't lift it up, Nick. Crunch it down. Yeah, there you go.
He's coming.
I don't like when he stretches it out. I know he's trying to. I know
his
he's
torso's too long.
I know he's trying to make his waist look more narrow, but it actually takes away because his ab structure is so thick and like detailed, like that right there, like fucking
right there.
Yeah,
looks like he's getting in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Nick's gonna come in shape.
He's coming together.
Well, we weren't sure for a little while because he's posting updates, and we're like, is he a little behind? Is he not? But then all of a sudden,
I think that lighting might have been a little not too great there.
All of a sudden,
no, this is the worst lighting ever in this raw gym for sure.
He threw in a little bit of clen, and then there you go. It's almost like I just made that up. Nobody fucking quote me on that. I don't know.
Switch to keto, bro.
Yeah,
he upped the GH, and his body just came to life. Okay. Mobland.
Oh, I heard that's good.
Great show.
Awesome.
Kevin, you know what's fucking amazing, and I never thought I'd like it, is Severance. It's fucking amazing, that show.
Really?
Everybody keeps
fucking amazing.
Okay, wait.
I'm only halfway through I'm near the end of the first season, but
I'm caught up. I've watched it all 2 seasons now.
Somebody told me the second season
is way better than the first. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can tell where things are going. Where I am now, that it's going to get wild.
All right,
it's solid.
Mobland,
Dope Thief
just came out. I haven't watched
Dope Thief. Dope Thief's a tough watch, man.
You find so?
Thief?
It's not believable. Those guys, like, it's just too chaotic. Like, because that guy's played a pussy in so many other roles that it's hard to believe he's like a fucking drug dealer, like gangster.
I've never seen him. The black guy.
Yeah. It's not believable to me.
It's entertainment.
Dope Thief.
Dope Thief. Yeah.
Yeah. They pose as DEA agents and they rob drug dealers.
Oh, okay.
And they like take their shit and sell it back to whatever.
Maybe we should.
They rob the wrong guys.
We should try this. We should fucking DAA ourselves up and rob some fucking
steal everybody's juice and use it for ourselves.
Yeah. The best juice.
Yeah. Rob the guys with a good GH, you know?
No one will ever know we're going to do it either.
We just said it here with 100,000 views, you know?
It's not us. If you
cut this out for
Lee Priest, have you watched Kevin Bacon in The Bondsman?
Oh, I just saw a preview for it.
Yeah, is it good?
Yeah, it's entertaining. It looks entertaining.
What
isn't he like dead or something? And he comes back to catch
apparently
souls?
Apparently he's like he's a bail bondsman and goes after people, but then he gets killed, but then he ends up having to come back he comes back to life, but now he's a bail bondsman for the devil, and it's like demonic and all this shit. Like kind of it's an entertaining concept.
So it's RIPD.
Yeah,
pretty much, I guess.
What's RIPD?
Yeah, what the hell's that?
Some like
one of the worst
like Men in Black, cheese dick, fucking like dead cop catching people. Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
It's Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Footloose.
What can we look?
Hollow Man's good.
What's Hollow Man? Oh no, wait.
Kevin Bacon movie?
No.
Where he becomes invisible and becomes like a fucking rapist. You know?
Wasn't Kevin Bacon in
I mean, I would too if I was fucking invisible. You know what I
mean? Would you?
Be raping everybody.
Just kidding. Am I?
Which change room am I sneaking into?
Men's or women's?
What was I going to fucking say? Wasn't he in Twister?
No.
Kevin Bacon?
Bill Paxton.
No, like the original Twister, no?
That was Bill.
Oh, okay.
Bill.
What can we look forward to even more for next year's Detroit Pro? Paul? Any surprises?
The stage rising.
No, it's not gonna fucking. We're not taking a 3-minute pause to watch the stage rise.
Okay, let's just play with it once before the show starts.
Every competitor is gonna fucking hate you, bro.
You know what we're gonna do before the show starts? I'm gonna put you on it, and we'll put it up and down a couple times.
There's gonna be a surprise. There's gonna be a surprise DEA raid at the beginning of the show.
To all the hotel rooms at the host hotel.
I guess you can look forward to nothing. I mean, how do you top that? It was like perfect. Everything. The only thing we might do is add a women's class. Like we might add wellness. I don't know. You know what? We'll come up with some. We'll come up with some crazy concoction over the course of the next 300 days and figure something really cool out. But I do have a really cool surprise. The Detroit Pro, the King of Detroit belt is being made as we speak.
Nice.
And it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
WWE shit.
I can't wait to give that shit to somebody every year. It's going to be fucking great. And next year we'll have it ready on stage.
Yeah.
Because now we already know we're allowed to do that shit. So yeah, that's going to be sweet. Who is the most underrated bodybuilder ever in history? Fouad Abiad.
Me.
Oh, Iain was overrated.
Well, I'm not underrated because I'm as good as I think you think.
You're overrated. You've got a couple gifts.
Best Canadian bodybuilding history. It's an entire population of 40 million.
All right. Most underrated body. You know what people keep asking for, Iain? We got to do this someday when we don't want to bore the fuck out of all these guys. People keep asking for a chronological order of our competition history and explanations of each show.
Yeah, sure.
So we'll have to take a.
We'll have each of your careers, or when you against each other.
Yeah, people keep messaging me because somebody said it on a podcast, and I said, "Oh, I was doing a solo," and I was like, "Oh, that would take too long, man. It's like 20 years."
No, that won't take long.
No, they want it in depth. Like, why was that show this? Like, they don't want like a quick, like, "Oh, I did this show this year." Like, they want to hear about each show. That's like fucking.
We'll do it.
That's a half an hour video, man.
That's half an hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like starting from your amateur careers.
Yeah.
Starting with amateur.
Yeah.
How many shows have you done?
Why are you not grasping this concept?
Have I done more shows than you, Fouad? How many shows have you done?
No, you've definitely done more shows than me.
I've done like 30, I think.
I think I've done I think I did like 18 or something like that.
Yeah, I think I'm like 28 to 30.
Are you counting amateur?
Yeah, but I only did like 4 or 5 amateur shows. Yeah, well, no, I did. Sorry, we
didn't all turn pro in 3 shows. Sorry.
That's why you never came second at the Arnold.
I didn't go to fucking Puerto Rico to get my pro card either. So.
I was honestly trying to take it easy on the guys at Canadian Nationals. Okay. You know? Felt bad for them. I'm like, fuck, this is too embarrassing. I'll go to Mexico and give them a chance. You know?
All right. Most underrated bodybuilder in every division. That's the question. Let's just do one division. Most underrated bodybuilder in history of the open class. Anybody? Come to mind?
Yeah. What's the guy I always say I fucking love? I'm having a mind blank. The Latino guy that won the fucking challenge round that year.
Oh, Gustavo Vidal.
Gustavo, yeah.
He's like one of my favorites and underrated. Because like nobody now even knows him. Like younger guys don't know.
I think he's underrated historically, but at the time he was.
No, that's what I mean. But I mean in terms of like
the Olympia,
there's guys that were worse then that are still much more known now compared to him.
Yeah, it's true. Remember Ahmed?
Who?
Abzilla.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Ahmad. Yeah. Hyder. That's it.
Hyder.
Yeah, he was good. He was a little on the smaller side, though.
Yeah, but sick abs, though.
Yeah.
Always in shape.
You know who's a good underrated bodybuilder a long time ago? Remember Mark Dugdale?
Yeah, he was very
he always plays respectfully. I don't know if he won any shows, but because he was
I think he won. I think he won one. I think he won one with John.
Yeah.
Did he?
212.
Yeah, he was a mountain goat guy.
Yeah. Mountain dog.
Like
Mark Dugdale.
Yeah. I used to follow his like workouts on the Mountain Dog website and fucking when I was starting my pro career.
With Stefan being an autistic coach, do you know of any active autistic IFBB pros? Lee Priest answered no, but if you're a bodybuilder, you're retarded. I know that from firsthand experience.
Very truly.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, starting to Peter line here.
Jesus Christ.
I love how he answers random people's questions.
Well, he's answering all of them.
Is he?
Oh, this is a deep one. How do you find your why in life? And Lee Priest answer, a GPS. do you find your why? You know, it's funny. I don't understand this like finding myself shit. I don't know. I just like
live.
I started working out and I was like, oh, this is fucking cool. I'm doing it.
Yeah, you know, but at the same time,
here we go.
No,
I love the Seth when Seth goes off on his motivational. Give it to me.
You got to go do something really fucking hard.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you think, oh, I was just lifting weights, but what did you do? You turned it into the hardest thing you've ever done. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't go after something hard, you're not going to really know what you're made of.
And you won't feel fulfilled if it's easy.
Yeah, you'll feel like
don't interrupt. This is going to end up on a Machiavelli video.
No, it won't. No, I'm
start
just
again.
saying.
Start again. Start again.
But you all
all
of us. It's all y'all find something really hard to do.
Seth, I agree with you, but I didn't set out to go, well, this is really hard to do.
No.
I just did something I love. And yes, it's hard to do, but it's not like it's not my why. I wasn't like, oh, this is going to be really challenging. That's why I want to do it. No,
but why it's hard is what made you feel fulfilled by it.
To a degree, maybe.
To a degree, yeah.
It was also because I was good at it.
Yeah.
Right? Not second at the Arnold, but I was good.
Not many are, Fouad. I'm in a very elite crop of bodybuilders.
But I'm being honest. Like, if I wasn't good at it, like, because when I did my first show, I was like, I'm going to see what happens. I wasn't like, before I did my show, I'm like, I want to be a pro bodybuilder. I did my first show and I fucking won the overall, and everybody's like, you look really good. And I was like, oh, I'm going to keep going. It wasn't like, so it's partially because the difficulty of it made it challenging, and that's partially why I did it. But it was also because something I was good at. I was like, oh, this is fucking cool. It's like, I fit here. Like,
yeah,
I like doing this and I'm good at it, so I'm going to keep going. So it's kind of like both things happen.
But then bodybuilding ends. You're young. I mean, bodybuilding is a very finite thing. Now, how do you find your why after that? You know, where do you find your purpose?
Again, I found it by accident.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, I'm on a podcast. Turns out I'm pretty good at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, I'm good at it. I'm going to keep doing it.
But you still put yourself out there in those first places to like potentially fail.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You have to, of course.
Yeah. Like,
you can't just be like, oh, I won't be good at podcasting. I shouldn't try it. Or I don't think I can. There's so many big supplement brands out there. I don't even think I should try. Like, you were like, you know what? This is what I want to do. It's going to be hard, but I think I can do it. And you did it, and you did it well. So I think that's, in that sense, I 100% agree with Seth.
I 100%
you need to put yourself out there like that.
Yeah, I agree with that statement totally. I guess what I'm saying is a lot of people sit back and they go, what's my why? What should I do? And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, you kind of got to decide what you like and then just kind of go after it. I don't know.
Yeah, but sometimes I also think that you don't know until you know.
Well, that's exactly what I just said. I didn't know I like bodybuilding until I realized I want to show it. I'm like, hey, I'm pretty good at this.
You got to just try shit and things that you think might make you feel excited, or, you know, some kind of emotion that might make you feel better in your day, and then push towards making it something, you know?
Because that's that part where you're like, you know, like you said, oh, after bodybuilding, I started a podcast. How hard have you worked at this? Like, how hard? Like,
you know, that's a tricky,
everything you can, like everything.
That's a tricky question, Seth.
We do all the heavy lifting for them, boys. So
that's a really tricky question, because the old saying, it's not work if what is it? It's not work if you love it, or some shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like hard work, because it's like, I've been doing it for 5 years or 6 years now, but it's something I love doing. So I'm not like, I don't feel like I'm slaving away and I'm working hard. It's just, this is what I do.
Yeah, I agree. But
you know what I mean?
But for me, like, I think back to, you know, to be in the position that I am, like, I love working outside. I love working with my hands. But dude, whenever I was doing it every single day of my life, and it was really fucking hard, and that's what I had to do to put food on the table when I was going through it, I'm like, hey, like, I could better figure something the fuck out, because this will beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So it's like, as I'm working, I'm thinking, I'm planning, I'm scheming on something, on how I can put this together to make it happen. So, like, you know, you just have to, you got to live life.
So let's go back.
That foundation of hard work, though, that makes you flow into other things. Do you know what I mean?
I also, go ahead.
What do you mean?
While you're pursuing hard work and you're doing your job and you're feeding your family and doing all the stuff that is the hard shit, opportunities present themselves. Whereas if you're someone that doesn't do that, opportunities pass you by.
Agree.
Because hard work will always like lead to more better and greater things, right? Not that it's hard work, like, oh, I go fucking, doesn't necessarily have to be hard. It's just like having the willingness to get up and go and do shit every day that you don't necessarily want to do, but putting your effort into it allows doors become opened and they become apparent. You walk through them because you decided to take that path, right?
I also think we need to like, we're looking at this as just from like a job perspective or a career perspective. And I think like fulfillment can come from Seth or Paul. Like I think a lot of that probably comes from having a family and having your kids. And that's probably like a huge thing of like finding your why. And like, Seth, why you probably want to work so fucking hard. It would be a lot different if you were just a single dude. If, you got a fucking wife and family and kids, same with Paul, like, this is part of your why and part of the reason of like what motivates you to do this shit when you're like, fuck, I don't want to be out here fucking bust mass doing manual labor. Paul going to fucking the border and do whatever the fuck he does,
He doesn't do anything there.
Yeah, but I know he doesn't like it anyway. So it's like he still does it, but he's got fucking kids.
No, he loves it. He loves it, right, Paul?
I used to love it, Mike. I used to love
Paul.
it. No.
Keep your job, Paul.
But I think other external things can become your why and fuel you to do the things you don't necessarily want to do with a purpose now. And I think that's for a lot of people. I mean, look, most of the world is working fucking jobs they fucking hate, but they're doing it for something that makes them feel fulfilled to provide for and to give back for. And I think we're looking at just from the job being fulfilling. I think other things that can make it on the other end,
you guys, I think you guys are in a unique kind of, circles of your lives because you guys, because you guys, you're surrounded by, elite bodybuilders and stuff like that. Like I work with, like average people, I guess you could say, normal people.
Your friends are listening to this right now. They're going to fucking be,
I know.
You're an asshole.
Average
all I'm getting
Joes.
You're just average fucks.
All I'm getting at is, like when it comes to retirement from like after someone works a job like mine, like there's like a big difference. Like when someone doesn't have any passions in life, you see when they retire and they're very unhappy in retirement because they don't have anything to do anymore. Their social life, everything was tied around work. Whereas other people who've always pursued their passions in life and had other interests, they love retirement because now they have more time to do that stuff.
Can I just make a point real quick? So I don't disagree with anything Iain said, but I feel like having kids, although it's a why, it's also a responsibility.
Yeah, but having responsibilities can give you a why.
I'm not. I already listed. Don't fight me. I already said you're right. I already said you're right.
Go ahead.
Said you're right.
I just caveat.
I guess what I'm trying to say is I feel like passion is a little different. Like Paul has the responsibility and the why of, yes, I want to raise my kids. I want to make sure they're safe and secure and I learn from, but he also has his own passions.
Of course.
So that's kind of when I
find
think
people that are looking for a why, they sometimes have kids and they think that's going to be their why, and they end up.
Oh yeah, no, you can't.
Right.
I know more people on that road than any other category who would resent their kids and will look first chance they get. They tell you don't have kids.
Yeah.
Don't do this. Don't do that, and you're like,
well, I don't know.
Holy shit, dude! No one made you do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you decided to do it. It's just a lot harder than you thought it was. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
I guess
it wasn't supposed to be easy.
Just because I've had so many conversations with Paul over the years that obviously, we've had this literally this conversation. We've sat and I've been in like a depression mode and been like, I don't have a why because I don't have kids. Mm-hmm. So like, I agree that kids are a big why for sure.
For people that have kids, but I'm not saying that you have to have kids to find a why.
Yeah. I know that. Yeah. I'm trying to draw a distinction between a why that's passionate versus a why that's responsibility. And I think Paul's passion is, like he said, he's going to retire. His passion is judging, is like being involved in the sport. And that's how I took the question is like, when someone says, what's your why? I take that as more of what's your passion? What's your reason for getting up in the day, which could be your family, but that's also
I take it more as that way.
Right. But it also could be something very, it could be also something very personal to you, not just not externally, right? Mm-hmm. So in that regard, what would that be, Paul or Seth, since you guys are the only two with kids? Like, do you guys kind of understand what I'm saying, or am I way off on that, or the two things combined? What do you think?
I'll let Seth go first.
I was going to say, like, I've had a pretty incredible life. I'm very grateful for everything I've ever had and all these opportunities I have. And when you start to think about your kids, like my kids, Adeline was an accident. I had her in college, so, I had to grow up pretty quick. But then, you start to evolve as a person whenever you have kids, especially if you're a good parent. You know what I mean? If you're present, you really want to do a good job. You want to be involved and you learn a lot about yourself. You start to change. But like what happened is as I get older, I look at my kids and the one thing I want the most from them is I want them to have opportunity to become something that could be better than me, but they have to want to. Mm-hmm. So there's an internal battle that happens with you where you're like, dude, I want to create as many opportunities for my kid without being overbearing and without putting myself too much into their lives and injecting myself where they become something better than me. Or like, and the purpose of life. The more there's why, and then there's what's your purpose?
Purpose. That's what I was looking for. Right.
And my purpose, I'm not sure. I just keep being the best motherfucker I can be, keep working as hard as I can. But like, what happens if my purpose of being here was to have these children and they grow up to have opportunity to do something that could be life-changing, profound.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, think of how many opportunities, how many things that we do on a regular basis that literally impact people's lives in a way that they're like, I feel better. People just asked you and Ian to literally go through every single show that you've been in detail so that they could have a more understanding of your life and what you've done and how they could adapt that into their life and into their competitive career. Like, that may seem, hey, let's just sit down and shoot a podcast for a little bit, but people listening at work at their average Joe job, that is so impactful that it makes them believe in themselves and take them to the next level. So with kids, it's like, I'm like, how can I make sure that every single day I'm the best person I could be, which I fail at regularly, but to create opportunity for them, because they might be, me having an accident like Hadelin might be the most profound thing I've ever done in my life, because she might grow up to be something incredible. I don't know, So it's purpose, it's why, it's purpose.
But I think that kind of summed up what I was trying to say is like, and that's actually the word I use when me and Paul were talking, is your purpose for waking up, right? But when I hear the word why, I think of it more as a personal passion thing. It's more frivolous than purpose. I feel like purpose is deeper and more important than your why. Your why is kind of like, what do I want out of life? Whereas purpose is like, what do I have to do in life? Does that make any sense to you guys, or no?
I get it, but also like my love for training isn't going to get me up in the morning. You know what I mean? It's like, I see it.
No, that's your passion.
That's what I'm saying. My passion wouldn't get me up in the morning.
But it did for 20 years.
Yeah, but that was also because it became my career, and that's what got me up in the morning.
But it became your career because it was your passion. You didn't pick the career because you wanted money. You picked the career because you loved it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm speaking to my life now. You know what I mean? Like, even though that still is my passion now, that's not like what wakes me up in the morning. My passions don't. You know what I mean?
No, but
so those things change over your life.
Well, but hold on a minute. Your passion is still bodybuilding to a certain degree.
Yeah.
You still wake up, whether it's the podcast, whether it's doing commentary, whether it's doing Rate Your Physiques, whether it's judging, all these things are still bodybuilding related. It's still your passion.
Could also be the why for you, Ian, like it is for a lot of people, where it's like, I'm not sure where I'm headed now, but I know that I'm on a path that's greater than what I was. So you're waking up every day with this almost, some might look at it as anxious, but it's more excitement. Like, I don't know what's about to come, but I know that I'm ready for what is about to come because of all the stuff I've done before.
Right.
And things will always take me where I'm supposed to go. The universe will always guide me where I should be. And for you, like, you find when they try and force things, like, I need to do this because do this, it usually doesn't end up working out.
No.
Whereas if they just pay attention and they see that, like, oh, like, what is this that's pulling my interest over here all the time? Like, why am I always? And then the more you go towards that, the more things start unfolding, right? So it's like almost excitement. Like, I know it can seem like scary to people.
Why I was saying it that way is because, like, a lot of people that work a mundane job and they have a passion for something else, like that's not necessarily enough to like get you up in the morning or to like push you to like go to your shitty job, So like, that's what I'm saying is like, because I love to work out, it's like, well, I still got to go to this 9 to 5. I fucking hate, but that's not motivating me to get up in the morning.
Right. But I'm drawing a distinction between purpose and passion.
Yeah.
Purpose is what gets you up in the morning because you have to do it. You have to get up. You have to feed your kids. You have the responsibilities, blah, blah. Your passion is something you love.
Sure.
It might get you up in the morning if it's if that's what you love to do and you want to get, but it's not like purpose. Purpose is you have no fucking choice.
Yes.
Yeah, your purpose could also be to get up and have an impact on everyone around you in a positive way. Yeah. It doesn't have to be children. It doesn't have to be people related to or people that you owe something to.
Right.
It could just be like, I come into contact with people every day, and I would imagine anyone that comes into contact with Seth on a daily basis probably leaves the conversation happier than when they started talking to him. Because the guy's a positive guy. Same with like Paul, like, you know what I mean? Like, people who have like like a lightened spirit around them, like a light, they should spread that to the people.
What are you trying to say? Me and Ian have a shit spirit?
You're down.
You bring people down. You're negative reinforcement.
Fuck. I also think that it kind of changes in life as
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Great point that Mike made there. Like, I think about like Bob goes to the YMCA to go swimming like every morning for the triathlons. He sees so many old dudes doing the same routine. Like, they're in the pool. They're retired. They're in their 70s and 80s. And their purpose, like you said, they tell jokes in the locker room every morning after that. It's fucking 7:45 in the morning and they're still shaving their face like they would go to work. It's like but like you said, they're around people. They have their routine. They probably go get breakfast or go get coffee somewhere every day. It's like
finding the happiness in the nuances of life. Like, my happiest shit ever is like if I go sparring or I go boxing, like the way when I'm exhausted, like when I'm completely exhausted, like physically fucking exhausted, and that is probably one of the best feelings on earth. That's why I liked bodybuilding for so long.
Yeah,
because I'd fucking kill myself, and then that feeling after of like just being able to just decompress and like I don't think about anything else. I'm just like driving in my car, the fucking music's playing, and I could do it for fucking 4 hours and not even think about it.
Yeah,
like those are the moments that keep you like that's the shit in life that matters. The other shit is just like whatever, dude. Like that's the point where you're happy. It could be anybody for anything. Like the guy going swimming, like he's like, I get to see my buddies every day, and and then the rest of my day is great because I got to do that one thing, right?
Well, the next most important question that we have to answer on the podcast is, how do me and Ian brighten our spirits to have bright spirits?
He meant just you, not me.
No, he fucking threw you in there too. Don't fucking leave me out here by myself.
No, I didn't include myself, as if you didn't notice. it wasn't like I'm a shining example.
Routine thing though, hey dude, the Ian video, whenever you posted that the morning routine thing,
that was awesome.
Oh my god! You know what? Can we watch that just in case anybody? Because not everybody that watches the podcast has Instagram. You guys have to fucking see this shit. So a couple weeks ago, we talked about that Ashton guy's morning routine. Ian did his own little version of the morning routine. I'm gonna take a look here. Let me share sound. Oh no, I didn't optimize. Oh fuck! I hope the videos are sharing properly.
Why did it just popped up on my phone when you guys were talking about that?
What?
Like it popped your video
because your phone's listening to us. That's how.
I share my morning routine.
That's on YouTube too.
That's fucking crazy.
Two planes hit the Twin Towers.
That happened completely organic.
Wall Street's billionaire trade up to the set were suspicious insurance companies. A significant number of put options probably ensuing.
Shut the fuck up! That's my favorite part. I love that.
Mark just superimposed that fucking dog's head to it. Worked out perfect.
Anybody catch all the fucking nuance? So here,
well, I got mouth tape on that I poked a hole in to smoke a cigarette.
Yes. A 0.18 second jerk off there.
And then I had mouth tape on that I smoked the cigarette through it.
What is this?
That's Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, but I like drew like shit on Travis Kelce's face, you know? Smoke a cigarette through
First
the mouth
of all, it wakes up at 2 o'clock. That Ashton guy woke up at 4 a.m. or something like that.
Do you like I have Doritos boxers on, by the way, too.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Look at this. He starts shitting at 210.
And smoking a cigarette. So I love it.
237. 1 hour.
1 hour shit.
Smoke like 4 darts on that toilet.
This is totally Ian's whole bodybuilding career. Just fucking wake up.
Yeah, for sure.
That was my early 20s.
Was 9/11 an inside job?
Half an hour of conspiracy watching.
Oh my god.
This shit burns your face though, bro.
Well, it's not meant to go on your skin.
It burns. Fucking ice cubes.
The reason the microwave is so good is because that happens to everybody.
Yes.
Like,
It's fun because this actually, I didn't plan this. This happened literally like by accident.
Really?
2 planes hit the Twin Towers. For some peculiar reason, Wall Street's
The cigarette
billionaire
holding up the
traded up
phone.
to the set were suspicious.
Oh, I didn't notice
insurance
that.
Back of darts.
A significant
look at he ashes in the bowl of fucking monster.
That's my drink. That's my drink.
Shut the fuck up! In response to these concerns,
That's fucking great, man.
Oh my god.
Honestly, dude, I watched that like 4 fucking times.
That was like my favorite thing to make ever. You know?
I kept finding these little things that I just fucking pissed myself laughing.
I smoked like half a pack of darts in my house filming that. Because like I'd shoot something and then Mark would be laughing behind the camera and then the cigarette would be like fucking almost done.
Yeah.
I'd fucking light another one up. We refilm it. He's laughing behind the camera. We're fucking, had to film all the scenes. Like,
Yeah, that's one of the funniest things I've seen in a while.
you guys see my cream of rice flavor there. That's my coconut cream pie coming out soon.
Cody and
Yeah, cream pie. Everybody
Cream
loves
pie,
cream pie.
cream pie's your flavor, Ian?
Fucking right it is.
That's great. I love it.
But do you eat the cream pie? That's the question.
Of course.
See, Paul? That's what you got to do it.
What else are you supposed
If
to
it's
do?
my own.
Well, you don't eat it. What do you mean? What else are you supposed to do with it?
I meant in this situation, a cream of rice. I didn't mean like an actual
And then
cream pie.
I baby bird it, you know?
Paul, that's called a snowball. That's a snowball.
Baby. Oh.
Spit it back in your mouth.
Oh my god!
Damn it.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Will the tariffs affect anyone's companies here on BroChat? No, my company's fully American. Mike, going to affect you?
mine.
Yeah.
No.
Not a question, but Fouad, you are an elite interviewer. Did you hear that, Ian? I'm an elite interviewer.
Not a bodybuilder.
Like Walter Cronkite.
You aren't either, bitch.
You're real passion in life.
You aren't either, bitch. You were 7th. That's not elite.
Second of the Arnold. That's elite, I think.
That's not. No, it's not.
How many people have come second of the Arnold? I'm in, very elite.
Favorite place you have visited? I'm going to say Dubai.
You like Dubai, yeah?
Oh, I loved it there. It was great.
Really?
Yeah, we went to old Dubai. We did a lot of fun shit. We did jet skiing. We did all the dumb shit
You
there.
did the desert shit. And
Yeah, we did the desert stuff. I had a lot of fun there. It was good. Plus, it felt like, honestly, I've never been back to Lebanon. So it was
amongst my people.
Yeah, it felt kind of at home.
Brother, embrace me, brother.
Even though
Let's get hookah, brother.
I did. You know,
Smoke shisha.
Listen, this is a really stupid story, but my entire life growing up, my parents had a fucking hookah. And they would sit and smoke it. They would put the tobacco on and put the coal on top of it, sit there and fucking puff that shit when guests came over or whatever. And I always, before my mom passed, it was months before she passed, I said, we got to fucking smoke this thing together. She was sick. So like we knew, right? And we never got a chance to. So when I went to Dubai, there was a restaurant that we went and sat at in front of like one of the water displays they had where they would bring you a fucking hookah. And me and Summer sat there and drank and fucking I smoked a hookah. It was fucking amazing. It was great.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Anyway,
praise Allah.
Favorite place you visited?
Mountains in Idaho.
I knew you were going to say that.
Love it.
I knew it because you talked about that story hunting and
I love it.
Doing the mountains and all that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's a thing that this year we're going to do more of. Like we're going to France this year. So like I'm haven't done a lot of international travel and I want to. I need to do more of it. So
yeah,
it's on the list.
I think this may sound really fucking bougie, but I think you become a lot more well-rounded when you've traveled to more places.
Oh yeah.
Like I feel fortunate that I had signed with SciTech and I got to travel to Europe like a bunch of times. Because you just, I don't know, you just see other things, you see other people, you learn other cultures. You realize you're more insignificant than you think you are. Because you think you're the center of your universe until you realize there's fucking world is such a massive place. You're like, oh, I'm not that fucking important.
Yeah. So one big flat place,
Yeah. So
you are important.
Paul?
Well, yeah, like I haven't done a lot of international travel either, but going to Europe last year for me was probably stands out because
to the UK.
Yeah,
fucking Birmingham, top of his list.
I know, but I mean,
real fucking bright spot.
If you ask people that live in the UK, they'll be like, "What's the shittiest place?" They'll be Birmingham.
Yeah. Well, we did go to right outside of London. There it was a little town we stayed in. I forget the name of it right now. But I don't know. It was cool to see Europe, though. I'd never small.
I gotta tell you, I hate saying this because I like UK people. Obviously, like three of them are very good friends. I fucking hate the UK.
Me too.
I hate driving there. I hate the traffic there. I hate that it fucking rains 300 days a year.
It rain a lot.
Dude, that's not exaggeration. I think if you look it up, it rains there like fucking constantly.
Yeah.
Like, look, I spent some like significant time there when I was young because my family's obviously from there, my mom's side. And like, gone seen all the fucking castles and all that shit. And there's some cool stuff to see there, but like, bruh, I would not want to live there,
I can't do the rain. That alone would be like...
That would depress me, for sure.
Yeah. Mike, you've been a lot of places. I know what you're going to say.
You talked about Paris. I liked Paris a lot. I was there for like almost 2 weeks.
It was nice.
Just like the architecture and like everything. Like visually, it's like just so nice. Other than we were there in the middle of the fucking riots and there was explosions happening like 2 blocks away from me. That was
really?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Australia.
No, Australia. Yeah, Australia is up there. I like Australia a lot. And Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I really like that. That was really nice.
Those are 2 places I actually want to go.
Jackson Hole?
I want to ride through Wyoming because there's some really nice riding there. And
were you going through there? No,
I think we kind of might be. I'm not sure. I got to check the map, but and I'd really like to go to Australia. I had the opportunity a couple times. I just didn't want to do the like 23-hour fucking flight.
Yeah.
I was like,
hey, if you get the first class seat,
you need to be in first.
I couldn't afford it at the time.
And Australia is awesome. It actually the food in Australia was out of control
because it
was stupid good.
Because I wasn't an elite bodybuilder.
Yeah,
I was offered.
We're making that Iain Valliere money,
I've offered to. No, that's not what I mean. The promoter was going to bring me out, but he's like, "You're flying to Kano." I'm like, "I'm not coming."
So 23 hours of Kano.
Premium economy at least, bro. Come on.
Fuck, I'm like, no way, man. I ain't doing that shit.
No.
Iain, favorite place?
Fuck. I don't know. That's tough. I mean, I really like Thailand. I went there, but I mean, it's, there's some cool spots in like southern area there. I honestly really fucking love Turkey. Like I've been back there twice now. And like, I know that's probably not like a typical place people would say, but like I've learned to I've grown to really love it.
I've heard that from people that have visited there.
Yeah. I mean, there's, it's like, I don't think people think of it as like a popular touristy destination, but like, man, Turkey's got the craziest, like the history there. It's like one of the oldest countries and like civilizations on the planet by a long shot. And like in some of the places in central Turkey, like Cappadocia, and like some of the history there and the crazy like cave architecture and like tunnel cities. And we did the fucking balloon shit. And, even Istanbul is a pretty cool city. I mean, and I've met a lot of people I really like there. So yeah, I'd put it up there for sure. If I was going to go back somewhere like today and I was like, yeah, I'd go back there.
I'd like to visit there. Sounds like
you'd love it.
Yeah, I like it. Breakup advice. Paul, breakup advice.
Get over it.
Stuff it down. Move on.
Yeah, move on.
Push that shit down.
Fuck everything.
Go to the gym.
Fuck everything. Yeah.
That actually is the best advice. Go to the gym.
Yeah.
Get lean and jacked and fuck as many girls as you can.
Just do things that make you feel good about yourself.
Until you got it out of your system and then go find the right one.
Just go on Tinder. But
we didn't have that luxury when we were
I know. I know. They got it so easy now. You just download this app on your phone.
What about Grindr, Paul? You heard of that one?
I've heard of it, Mike. I know what that is. I wouldn't suggest that to anyone.
That's funny.
I don't know what my best break. Any breakup advice is fucking useless because the guy going through the breakup, it's not going to change the way you feel.
Well, in this world today, though,
like you could tell somebody,
so much easier.
Like you could tell somebody, like, look, you probably think she's the one. She's probably not the one. You're probably going to meet the one and realize that you just totally forgot about the one you thought was the one. You're not going to care anymore.
She could be the one, and it's over now. So I mean, just fucking.
But even if you,
she wasn't the one.
But listen, even if you told that to somebody, when you're going through that fucking kind of pain, the only thing I would say is try and keep your schedule and keep a sense of normalcy. Go to the fucking gym every day. Don't lay in bed and fucking dwell on shit.
Download Tinder.
Start talking to other women. Just stuff it down. Move on.
Right? Fucking fire out the dick pics like there's no tomorrow.
Get that generic one off Google and use that and send everybody.
Power in numbers. If you send like 10,000 dick pics out, you'll get at least like 10.
Throw enough darts. One's gonna hit the bullseye.
100%.
You're throwing out shit at a wall.
I used to call it the bouncer's clicking method.
Yeah, just
used to walk around. Do you want to go home with me? Click. Do you want to go home with me?
You ask 100, you probably will get one.
I didn't actually do that, Summer. If you're watching, that never.
You told us otherwise.
Cream of rice and oatmeal. Pros and cons for both. Best times to eat them. That's very specific. They're the pros and cons are. I don't know. Go ahead, Ian. You can tell them.
I mean, I find typically probably people have more digestive issues with oatmeal. So if you don't have any issues with it, I don't see a super big problem to it. I mean, obviously the cream of rice is kind of like a little easier to digest. It's kind of rice broken down, one more step in processing there to kind of make it a little easier to digest, a little quicker to digest.
Ian's sponsored by Cream of Rice Company. Be careful.
Yeah, and there's actually a new coconut cream pie flavor out that's
designed really digests so well.
It's called Ian's cream pie.
Designed it myself, and it's digests fantastically. Tastes incredible.
Can I just say one thing about this whole thing? I use these two interchangeably. If I'm in the off season, I eat cream of rice because it's more calorie dense. I can get like more calories in a smaller amount. If I'm dieting, I eat oatmeal because it fills me up more and I can't eat as much.
Sure.
So that's the only difference for me. Seth, any differences on your part? And by the way, I do agree with Ian. There's a digestive component too.
That's all.
But that's also what you said. The digestive component is why it is. The fiber content, the digestibility, speed of digestion.
Right.
I agree.
Mike, you were going to say something?
No.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Paul. You have any input?
I never used to like cream of rice till just recently.
I thought you said the other day you still don't like it.
No, I do like it now. I got this chocolate peanut butter flavor.
I'll send you a box of coconut cream pie, my new signature flavor.
Send me your cream pie, please.
Ian might put a little surprise in there for you.
I'm gonna put some gloves on before I open that box.
It's called Bust a Nut, not cream pie.
Make sure the bags are.
I'll give you a personal cream pie.
Yeah, make sure the bags are sealed, please. Yeah.
Who has the best shoulders in the IFBB best quad? Joseph has the best shoulders.
Kvetten.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Best quads. I think Samson's quads are pretty outstanding.
Bro. Best quads definitely has to be Veto. Come on.
Yeah, those are pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just like the gnarliest. Or
Carlos or
Nexzilla.
Nexzilla. Yeah. I was gonna say
Nexzilla.
Yeah.
Nexzilla,
Rubiel, especially from the side.
Carlos is up there too if you get him enticed.
Yeah. You haven't been in shape, I don't count him.
Okay. So who is it then out of those three?
Veto.
Yeah.
I'd say Rubiel.
I say Veto only because he's the only one to show the detail.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're including that too, yeah.
I don't think I'm with Ian on this. I don't think it's just a mass thing.
Okay, then yeah.
Because I mean, let's be serious. He could get in the same condition in the quads as Veto, and they might not look that big. So we don't know until you get that fucking peel.
Plus,
the legs look a lot bigger in the offseason.
I think the thing that makes the quad so impressive is the fucking separation.
Exactly.
So just a big ball. I mean, it's still impressive. Like
if Jay Cutler's quads didn't have that gnarly detail, or like Chris Bumstead's, and they were just fucking big with no detail, they wouldn't be nearly what they are.
Yeah, I mean, it's still impressive to see Carlos's legs. They're fucking
they're huge.
But think about those legs striated.
Right. And who I don't think it's enough credit for his quads is Samson. Samson's quads are crazy.
I just said Samson.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I think Hunter too.
I think Samson. I think Samson has the same curse that Ronnie had. He's just so big everywhere. People don't think about it. Ronnie probably has some of the best legs in the history of bodybuilding.
For sure, definitely.
But when people say like the top 5 best legs of all time, they don't really say Ronnie. They say Tom Platz, they say Paul DeMeo, they say Ben Pekulski. They name these names. I would put Ronnie's legs against any of those guys.
Me too.
He was just good everywhere, so they don't stand out.
His sweep was crazy.
Yeah, like same thing. Like Sean Roden, not known as a mass monster, but his quads were fucking.
Yep.
Full as fuck, and like the sweep went from knee to hip.
Yeah, but like it obviously stands out. Oh, sorry, guys.
Desmond Miller, yeah.
Remember Desmond Miller? That guy had crazy quads.
Go ahead, Ian. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, but you're right, because when we speak of guys like Veto, their legs are like a humongous imbalance to a point, so they stand out more as being like their signature part,
right?
So that's it makes sense, yeah.
That's why I said Samson to begin with, because when you see Samson's legs on stage, you're like, holy fuck. Yeah. But it's not as holy fuck as a Veto, because like you said, it's just this massive.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Hey, speaking of great quads, what happened to Jonathan Winters?
Oh yeah. He signed with.
I haven't seen him in a couple years now. I think
he signed with HD for a bit. Didn't he do one show and then I didn't see him after that?
Yeah, I think he did one pro show.
Withers,
Withers. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What the fuck? Crazy quads.
Let me check him out.
Speaking of, we were talking about underrated bodybuilders and old school guys. You guys remember Orville Burke?
Yes. Crazy physique.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like Mark Dugdale. You guys remember Mark Dugdale?
Yeah. I mentioned him earlier.
I mentioned him earlier. It's on purpose, you idiots. Orville Burke was the original thick skin guy.
Yeah.
He always the only knock people would ever have on him is he gets conditioned, but he has thick skin. You can't see the deep. And he was really dark. He was
super dark.
He was super
like
dark.
Kevin English black.
Yeah. You just couldn't see any of the detail. I hope that doesn't sound racist. I don't know why I feel bad for saying it now.
You should.
What was the scariest movie you guys have ever watched?
The Exorcism.
This is going to sound really stupid, but the Blair Witch Project, when that came out, terrified the fuck out of me.
Well, because at first everyone thought it was a true story.
I know. That's why it fucked me up. I went and saw it in the theater. I was like, this is fucked.
Yeah. That was that filming. Remember the way they filmed that movie? It was like hand cam kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it was The Exorcism.
I've never seen that. Probably because I'm too scared to.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I can't even find Withers.
We're gonna have to wrap up soon here. I'm babysitting the dogs. I think they got to go out. This is for Seth. I was watching a WWE documentary on CM Punk. There is a real resemblance of the two, except Seth is twice Punk's size. That's it. There's no question.
No question.
Seth's definitely more handsome than CM Punk. Come on.
I think so.
I think so too.
It's all better athletes.
Can you go live for the race and the fish eating? Well, the fish eating will take place in Pittsburgh because we're all going to be together. So Ian, Seth, and Ben are going to eat the fish
down by the river.
Me and Paul are going to have our noses covered with masks.
Yeah, I'll be stretching for the race.
and then after Ian's sick from eating the fish, he's going to race Paul.
That's exactly what I'm going to take it.
My stomach, I'm going to be so light, Paul. You're not going to stand a chance. I'll be at my best then.
I'm hoping you'll be nauseous and woozy.
No. I'll be light and limber and empty. You don't want to run when you're full and fucking. You'll be cleaned out and ready to go.
You hope.
I will.
Is Paul judging next weekend at the Van Island Pro? No. Okay. How is your wife doing? She's doing great. If everyone on the podcast lost their pro card, who would take the longest to get it back?
Are we talking our current states?
I'm waiting for Ian to say something fucking fucked up.
Well, in our current states, what are we talking about?
Yeah, listen, current
states.
Okay, I got a 10.
Fouad ain't never winning a pro card.
That's not true. You know what? Fuck you. Listen. Seth is going to hook me up with his doctor, and I'm going to get my arm fixed, and I'm right back on the train, man. I'm good.
There's no chance.
What are you talking about? You're you're shittier than I am, and you're 10 years younger.
I'm in incredible shape. I could compete in a year. I look great.
Your body looks like mashed potatoes right now. What are you talking about?
Oh my God. I'm jacked out of my mind. What are you saying?
If I get my arm fixed, I can get my pro card. I don't know if I get it fast. Seth would get it the fastest because he's already in shape. He could do a show like in a month.
Yeah.
And then it would take me a while to get my arm fixed. So Ian would probably get it before me. And then
that midsection's long gone, homie.
What are you talking about? I saw you. We felt each other's abs.
Yeah, but mine's still small underneath this.
Wait.
You got an ab picture on there.
Yeah,
he's gonna do vacuums for a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Fuck you, Paul.
I know you could do it.
You know what? You're not one of. You're not. You listen. You got a barrel for a stomach. Don't even talk.
Yeah, you showed me this. I was very impressed.
Yeah, that's not a big fucking. That's not a big waist.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So, like I said, if I got my arm fixed,
yeah, if you waited to that 50 plus, you might stand a chance. You know.
I can get a Masters Pro card like this. I get a Masters Pro card in 3 months.
3 months from now.
Today?
Bro, you see the guys that are competing now? Wait, what are your fucking mind?
Wait.
2 years. 2 years, man.
What? No, wait. Listen, I'm a hyper responder, first of all. So this is a big. Okay?
You know, actually, at Merrick Diagnostics, we can test this if you use codeine.
Merrick has tested my
androgen sensitivity test. I actually designed myself.
Merrick has tested my hyper responsiveness.
It was a 2 out of 100,
and it was at the max. They're like, no problem, it'll all come back.
We can't even measure this.
Yeah.
We can't even measure it.
His entire physique was,
numbers like
his
this.
entire physique was built on steroids.
It was totally all drugs. Yes. So, if my arm was fixed, I could win a Masters Pro show. 6 months. No, a Masters. Get my Masters Pro card.
Okay.
6 months max. Max.
You're crazy.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet?
6 months.
Well, I don't want to bet you because I don't want to see it happen, but I will bet that.
How much you want to bet?
Yeah, he's got to do it.
How can we conclude this? We can't.
I will take starting pictures now.
No,
I will take finishing pictures in 6 months.
No, I don't want you to take
steroids. Then we'll compare.
So no.
I'll do it on pulse cycles, like small pulse cycles.
Oh, no, you guys are too old for this shit.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. You know how little I do to maintain this incredible physique? If I actually ate my fucking meals and worked out hard, I'd be fucking jacked. Fuck.
This is bare minimum right here. Bare minimum. I cranked this up to medium, and you guys are done.
Just turn that dial.
All right.
Turn this to a 5. You're fucked.
One Paul's 600 milligrams a week TRT.
I don't know where you guys get this from. I know I got red skin, which maybe indicates something like that.
Paul's doing 500 tests, 400 Mastron, and he says he's on TRT.
250. 250.
You're like, you suffer
250 every other day.
No, I'll take that as a compliment, Ian, because you're assuming that because of my build.
I'm not assuming because of your build.
Well, I don't know what you're assuming that on then. I'm not. I swear I'm on 250.
Yeah.
Once in a while, I bump it up. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not doing that right now. But I'm not doing that right now.
I just bumped it. I just lowered it down
every
2 weeks
week.
ago.
I intend to do 250. If I go over
500, 250, 500, 250.
I'll be totally transparent. I just threw in 20 milligrams of Anavar pre-workout. Just threw that in the other day, though.
Why do you guys use fucking Anavar?
Sprinkle.
Okay, hold on.
Just a little.
Crush your lipids, bro.
No. Hold on.
I'm good.
I have an answer for this. I don't have a full answer, but I have a half answer. I was off Anavar. I was off everything. I was just taking my TRT dose of test, which is not real TRT, but it's 125 milligrams a week. I got my blood work done I don't know, this is like 8 months ago maybe with Merrick. I don't remember the enzyme. I will figure it out for people watching. One of my enzymes or one of my blood markers was low, and the health practitioner that was helping me said, we noticed that bodybuilders who've been on steroids for a long time, when they go off everything, this marker drops, and we don't want it to drop. We found that if they take a small dose of Anavar every day, or not every day, on training days anyway. I think she said every day, but I only use it on training days. This will put them back in the normal range. I can't remember what the fucking blood marker was, so it's kind of fucked up now because I can't explain to you, but that's the only reason I take the Anavar.
Doctor's orders.
So, doctor's orders. Got to take steroids.
Same with me.
No, Paul's taking it. I'll tell you why Paul's taking it. Because I told Paul 3 days ago I was taking it, so now he started. So he's like, "Oh, I got to take it."
He's not having better workouts than me.
See,
full natty wonder over here, boys.
All right, Paul, lead us off with a prayer. I got to let my dogs out to take a piss.
Okay. Let us bow our heads. Dear leader, I didn't prepare anything tonight. However, I did get a request from a friend of ours, Joseba. Remember Joseba?
Joseba, yeah, I do know Joseba.
Well, Joseba lost his job last week, unfortunately. So
you're gonna make it worse. Don't say a prayer.
No, I'm gonna make him feel better.
Okay.
So I think he's feeling a little bit down about it, and he asked for us to keep him in his thoughts tonight. So, Joseba, thinking about you.
Go with God.
Yay. No, we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Inshallah.
Yeah, is that what that inshallah means?
Inshallah. Yeah, pretty much.
Inshallah.
God means God willing.
God willing.
Yeah.
Okay. God willing. Joseba, you're a young man. You're gonna bounce right back. You're a young, good-looking kid. You got nothing to worry about.
Why'd you throw the good-looking in there?
He's got nice hair, Joe Seba. He's tall. He's handsome. He's a good-looking guy.
Does have good hair.
There's always OnlyFans if he's that good-looking.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. Mike might have just figured out your career path for you.
Paul will be your first subscriber.
Well, just a support, but I probably wouldn't stick around. Content.
All right, come on, wrap this prayer up. Come on.
Okay, well, keep with the spirit of wishing everyone.
What?
Anyway, just help him find a better job. And,
What?
Come on, Paul. Keep going. Let's go.
Go in peace. Do good things. Keep your head up. Keep your chin up.
You got the do good things from Seth.
Yeah. Keep your chin up. You're gonna bounce right back. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Yeah. I'm dying here.
Chin up, chest up.
Chin up, chest up, and balls to the wall.
Amen, Giuseppe.
Amen.
We'll get him. All right, boys.
Balls to the wall.